difficult.
It sucked.
Yeah, it just Spanish is not. I don't know if it's easy, but it's got to be easier than French.
And sign language, we had some hot girls who were deaf. I was like, I want to be in that class. And then same with Spanish, it's all the Latinas. And then French is all the dorks are in that class.
Yeah, but now, you know what the best part is? When they bring the sign language on, the sign language people on when politicians are talking.
Yeah.
And I remember, who was it? Some politician was up there, and the sign language person was giving a completely different message than what the politician was saying.
You got to trust. You got to trust the sign language person.
I've actually heard that a lot of the time when they fill those positions, they have they don't know sign language that good, and they're guessing and kind of making stuff up most of the time.
You got me up there signing out every single word as it is because I don't.
I think it was either the Super Bowl pre-show. It was probably on the when they have some artist playing before the game starts, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And there was some girl doing sign language, and she was just rocking out. She was like, I
thought that was from
going
Metallica.
A million miles an hour. I was like, yo.
I thought that was when you were at Metallica.
That's a different one.
Oh,
that was that too.
Yeah.
That was that too. And the deaf people in there just jamming,
which is crazy.
Yeah.
Like I get it because they feel the vibrations and stuff.
Right. Yeah. That was when I had to go to the handicap session at the Metallica show because my back hurt so much I couldn't stand anymore.
Sat with the oldies.
I sure did.
Hey, you were the hottest silver fox there, though. Am I right?
There you go.
There you go, dog.
It's JP, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. The JP featured cut of the day. Listen right now on the 102.5 The Bone app. Sponsored by JustCallMo.com, Tampa's injury attorney.
Elysian Space Dust IPA presents the second annual St. Pete Grunge Fest, Friday night, August 7th at Janice Live, featuring the best Pearl Jam, Foo Fighters, and Alice in Chains tribute bands. Get your tickets for only $10.25 now at JaniceLive.com.
At Fair & Farah, you have our full attention. Your case is made to order. Call us.
Tampa. Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Hey, it's Mike Calty here to tell you about my friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. Their inventory showdown event is on. Over 500 new Chevys must go. Shop their best offers of summer. And have you heard trade-in values are up? Trade in now for a lower payment. Now's the time to lock it in. These one-time savings. Visit StingrayChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
Hey, it's Drew Garabo. I'll be a celebrity line server at Taco Dirty in Riverview on Saturday, August 1st from 5 to 8 p.m. 100% of the day's sales will be matched by the Chichio Restaurant Group and donated to my charity, Pay It Forward. You can get the special Garab Bowl created by yours truly for the entire month of August at both Taco Dirty locations. So I'll see you at Taco Dirty Riverview Saturday, August 1st from 5 to 8.
Meet Caleb. He's a high-flying mountain biking fanatic, so he's always going places, and he needs his finances to keep up. That's why he banks with Mid-Florida Credit Union, who helps him keep pace with his bills while he carves new paths. Plus, the $400 he got for opening a new free checking account really came in handy when wiping out on that last gap jump, which left his financial worries somewhere between here and the hillside. Mid-Florida, 0.00% annual percentage yield. Terms and conditions apply and must be met within 75 days. Insured by NCUA.
Some people are all talk, but conservative farmer Wilton Simpson gets the job done. That's why 61 Florida sheriffs, 24 former Cattlemen Association presidents, and Governor Ron DeSantis all agree. We need Republican Wilton Simpson for Commissioner of Agriculture. They endorse him because Wilton's done the job before. Safeguarding our food supply, he got it done. Conservative Wilton Simpson banned hostile nations, including China, from buying Florida farmland. Standing with our farmers and against overdevelopment, he got it done. Conservative Wilton Simpson increased farmland preservation by 243%. Expanding Florida's wildlife corridors, he got it done. Conservative Wilton Simpson created the Florida Wildlife Corridor Program and conserved 18 million acres of Florida land, including thousands of acres of working farmland. Wilton Simpson is a conservative workhorse who gets the job done. A proven conservative farmer endorsed by Ron DeSantis. Wilton Simpson for Commissioner of Agriculture.
Paid for by Wilton Simpson, Republican, for Florida Commissioner of Agriculture.
Hey, it's Alex Flores from Furman Chevrolet in Brandon. You know, as a veteran, it's important to me that men and women who served our country always feel welcome here because you deserve it. And there's a reason we're #1 Chevy dealer in Tampa. At Furman Chevy Brandon, we say yes. Yes to transparent pricing, no dealer add-ons, no inflated markups. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. And from me personally to all my brothers and sisters who served in the armed forces, yes, you are always welcome here. Come see us on Adamo Drive or visit FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy of Brandon. Together, let's drive.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Guys, if I could just have your attention.
Let's go! Turn it on now!
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go.
Stay right where you are.
Stand by the broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this. Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
Yep, not a mix-up. You got us for an extra hour today, tomorrow, and Monday while John Senning is out on a little rest and relaxation. It's JP, it's Monica, it's Dizzy. 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. 800-771-1025. And like I said earlier, if you want to watch the show, just go over to the YouTube channel. Say horrible things about Monica in the chat. And
come on. Let's do it. We should have a funniest Monica insult every day.
Yeah, there was a good handful of them the other day.
There were. They were trying. They were putting their best foot forward.
All right, we'll get to we'll do a top 10 list right around 1:40. We'll end the show with the top 10 list. I'm going to give you a little warm and fuzzy, Monifa. Okay. I know you love a good warm and fuzzy story, especially when it ties in with the preseason for all the NFL stuff. Everybody's at training camp. By the way, who was on the HBO Hard Knocks this year? Do you know?
I didn't want to say it was the Jets, but I could be wrong. I don't remember.
Oh,
I don't know.
The Jets?
I could be wrong. I don't know why I said that. Yeah, I don't know.
Seahawks.
Is it?
Yeah,
that's
2026. Hard Knocks features defending Super Bowl champions.
Who's watching that?
Seattle Seahawks. You said who's watching that?
I'm not watching that.
People from Seattle, I guess.
Well, people all over the place. Coming off a championship season, see what that's all about.
Meh.
Who the new faces are, who left, who's going to get cut.
There's a lot
of
worse
when
teams.
they say, coach wants to see you. You're like, God, bring your playbook. Oof.
Dude, have you seen Invincible, the movie with...
yeah.
With him?
Yes.
With JP? Yeah.
No, well, right. I guess so. With his doppelganger.
Yeah.
And I can picture the scene right now when he comes in and he thinks he's going to get cut, and then he asks the coach how he's doing, and the coach is all like, "What?" You know what I mean? And then he slides the playbook back. Oh, if you don't cry, I don't know, you're dead inside.
The best part of that movie, I got to go back and watch that again.
I know it.
Vince Papale. It was his story, right? That was the guy's name, Vince Papale.
Yes.
And it's when he was playing.
Oh no.
And they're in the bar. His father and everybody's in the bar, and the kid made a play. And he's just mouthing to his friends. He's like, that's my boy. That's my son.
Yeah,
and the father was so proud. I'm like, I wonder what that's like.
Aww. Best part of that show, a movie every single time, is when that happens and he gets his playbook and he realizes he makes it, and he calls his friend to jump his car, and his car's not dead. You remember that? And he's like, you got a battery here. What's going on? And he looks up and they both look at each other and no. You're a Philly. I mean, you're an Eagle. You're a Philadelphia. Oh my God. I get chills just thinking about it.
Yeah, I got to go back.
Great
I haven't
movie.
watched that movie in a very, very long time. I got to see if I can find it.
You guys are talking like it was such a great movie. I thought it was mid at best.
It was so good.
It was not that good to me. I was like, it's cool.
You know what? I remember it being good then. I don't know if it's going to hold up now. I have no idea. I haven't watched the movie in probably 20 years. But there's this kid from the Saints. His name is Kristen Miller. And he's in training camp, and he went to he went food shopping a little bit, and there's a woman in front of him, and she's got her. I'm gonna read what she wrote. She put it out on Instagram, and where is it here? There it is. You see, it's not gonna let me open it. There we go. So her name is Leslie Pedigo, and she was grocery shopping at a store called Rouse's in Metairie, whatever it is, in Louisiana. And she's online, and she's got her stuff all on the conveyor belt. And then she looks behind and she sees this dude, and he's only got a bag of shrimp. So he tells the cashier, "Let him go in front of me. He's only got one item." Right
thing to do. Mm-hmm.
He smiled and thanked. She said, "This is her quotes." He smiled and thanked me, then set his shrimp beside my groceries, and told the cashier to ring up everything together.
Oh, I love this
She
so
said,
much.
I immediately told the cashier, no, don't do that. He doesn't have to buy my groceries. She said, he looked at me with the kindest smile and said, quote, "My mama always taught me to do good deeds, and I'd like to bless you today. Please don't take that blessing from me." And she's like, how do I argue with that? He paid for the groceries. He grabbed his shrimp, looked at me, and simply said, "God bless you," before walking out. She's like, I stood there speechless. The gentleman behind me laughed and asked, "You don't know who that is, do you?" And she said, "No, sir." And he smiled and replied, "That's a Saints player." So I hurried outside. I stopped him, apologized for not getting his name, introduced myself, and he reached out his hand and said, "I'm Kristen Miller." She said, I asked if he played for the Saints. He smiled and said, "Yes, ma'am." I asked if we could take a picture together. He graciously said yes. He never acted like he was somebody important. He never sought attention, never expected recognition, never made the moment about himself. He simply chose kindness when no one was watching. To the New Orleans Saints, you didn't just draft an athlete, you drafted a young man of character. Mm-hmm. And to Mama Miller, thank you. Thank you for raising a son who understands true strength is shown through humility, generosity, and faith. Your words clearly stayed with him, and because of that, a complete stranger went home, reminded that there is still so much good in this world.
And that trickles and trickles, and then you laugh all you want, but that's the world I want to live in, right there. Right there. If everybody was like that, how cool would this world be?
I mean, I don't want to brag, but I've done that before.
I remember Brett did, but I don't remember
Brett
you doing
did it.
Yeah, I remember Brett did it. Yeah.
I did it.
He did it more out of frustration because he was tired of being in line with Walgreens, right?
Correct.
Remember the time when COVID was happening, people were paying for like people's stuff in the drive-thru, like, I'll pay for the person behind me.
Yeah.
I did that. And then it was like, which place had the longest line where it just kept going and going and going. And apparently there was like a Starbucks that had it going for like a couple of days straight.
It's
like
a good
they
world.
closed, woke up went to work in the morning, and it went and it continued on.
I love it.
Apparently.
Happy.
I remember I did that here at Dunkin'. Someone paid for mine, and I looked in my mirror, and I saw it was like a family behind me. I go, I'm good. They got this. They got this. That doesn't seem like a fair trade. I got one thing.
Oh, and
I got to pay for a whole family.
The only thing with that is the people behind you won't know that you didn't
Exactly.
pay. Like, they're not like, oh, you stopped the line? No,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right. But you know what? During COVID, it felt like we were in this thing together. And a lot of, not all the time, obviously, but a lot of times in certain places, there was that feeling of we're all in this thing together, and people were just kind of being cool for the most part.
Yes.
Until the politics took over, and it's like, you're trying to kill everybody, wear your mask. All that kind of crazy nonsense took off. And then all the kindness went right out the window.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate. If we could maintain, and that's the thing. And it doesn't have to be. I mean, this guy's obviously got enough money to pay for people's groceries. Groceries are super expensive, and my first thought when I hear that story is, like the burden taken off of her shoulders. Now she's got money she can put towards something, and if she has kids or what, it doesn't even matter. She saved big grocery money to be able to do something else with it. And to me, if you don't have to do that much, but a little something. Oh,
You want to hear another warm and fuzzy part of this story?
I want to live in the world of warm and fuzzy.
She, white woman. Him, black kid. How great is that?
No.
Everybody just getting along. Nobody's looking.
Yeah.
Nobody's looking at anything.
Yeah. The player was black?
Player was black, woman was white.
Oh, I did not. Okay.
She's kind of cute, too, so he might have had ulterior motives. We don't know.
No, let's not. He said his mom brought him up that way.
Taught him to bless, share blessings. There was one time there was a guy in front of me whose card wasn't working. Something along those lines. And, or he was writing it, wasn't allowed to write it, whatever the hell it was. And it was like a similar situation to Brett. Only my cashier is, because I was like, I'll take care of it. And the cashier was like, nope, he does this all the time. And
that's right. That's right. I think.
And wouldn't let me, because I don't know if he goes and just kind of prays on the generosity of others, like their frustrations, they just want to get moving.
Yeah. Yeah.
And oh my God, that takes balls. That takes balls to be that level of scumbaggery.
Well, hold on.
Takes balls.
How do we know that it's not that level of desperation? Okay, he's done it before, but he really, truly cannot pay for stuff, and he just hopes for the kindness of strangers. Like, it does still take courage to be able to go do that. Maybe not for the reasons you're thinking, though. Maybe he's truly just really poor.
Okay. That's not the vibe I got, but okay. He wasn't wearing old clothes, or he didn't look disheveled or anything like that. I mean, you could very well be right. I just know that's not the route I can go by, trying to get over on people. But that's just not, again, I think of and so grateful that I had so many different random job opportunities when I was part-time and I didn't have a lot of money. That's right, people. Poor Mexican stories coming up. Here we go.
Poor Mexican happening, whether you like it or not.
This needs like a musical accompaniment.
Yes, mariachi band.
I'm doing it.
So, let me see if I got. Hold on. What is it, like a mariachi band playing really slow?
Yes, a slow mariachi would be
nothing racist about that at all.
Well, that's your culture. Is that all your culture?
Technically,
a mariachi band plays. They play quickly.
Happy,
yeah.
But I would think if there was a poor mariachi band, it would just be slow and depressing.
You can play De Colores. That's a really slow. That's not really all. In either event,
anyway,
I remember wondering.
Poor Mexican.
I was so very grateful. Because in my head, I was like, what if it got to the point where I literally have to, ask people for and I just did not. I was so grateful that no matter how many jobs or how whatever, I couldn't. So when I see people that are doing that, I just can't imagine the courage and the depths. You know what I mean? Like, you have to get to a certain point before you do that.
You got that. It was that bad when you thought you would have to ask people for money?
Rent,
oh, man.
No, I didn't ever have to. And that's why I said I was very, very grateful. But I remember thinking, we're not too far. I remember in probably right when I started here, and in that apartment, I was like, how am I going to pay rent?
Was that to turn into Handy Smurf, you're saying?
I listen. I'll put on blue face. I have no problem. I got to do what I got to do. But I'm just saying, the people that do that, I can't imagine that line. It's a line being crossed in the brain, right? If in my head there was a line, I'm not doing that. So if I did that, I would have just crossed that line, and I can't imagine my mental health after that.
I'm glad since then they figured it out and everyone gets paid, equally and what they deserve here. Yeah. I'm so glad that they fixed that.
Do you think, back to being Handy Smurf for a second, do you think, because you know how there's a million different kinks out there, right? You got grown men that dress up like babies and, when they're wearing diapers and
furries.
Yeah.
Furries. There's a million different kinks out there, right? Mm-hmm. Do you think an escort has ever been asked to show up dressed like a Smurf?
I mean, I can't see why. I don't know why, of all, characters, why the Smurfs would be left out. I can imagine, yeah. And it was super easy to do because all I had was a turquoise, the blue Smurf blue, sweatpants and hoodie. You know what I mean? So I was just head to toe blue with the hoodie up. And, A
guy calls an escort agency. I'm looking for a little person, and I need her to come here dressed up as a Smurf. Can we make that happen?
But will we have to bang, or can I just dance around and sing la 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 la
la? You're an escort. La na 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 na.
What's it? Gargamel.
Right. Right.
Or do I have
And then
to bang?
he brings in a cat with the corner of its ear kind of missing.
Yeah. He's Gargamel. I'm Brainy Smurf. Oh, wait, I'd have to be Smurfette, wouldn't I?
Do you can you imagine that? I got to be honest with you. I almost want to do it just to see if it'll work.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Just ask, call an escort service and just ask. Say, listen, I need a little person, but I need it dressed as a Smurf. Oh, yeah, whatever. It's $1,000. Yeah, we'll pay it.
$1,000?
I'm just saying, whatever an escort gets. I have no idea.
Dude, if someone could pay, I don't want to lie.
$1,000.
But I'm saying if you could pay my rent, and all I have to do is dress up as
no, you don't have to only dress up. You got to go through with it.
Yeah, you got to get.
You're not doing that.
I can't do that. Then I have to wake up with myself. But
you don't want. It's one of those things like you forget about it.
Do you?
Think about it. Does your childhood take up a lot of room in your head?
No, but
you put it behind that wall, right?
That wall is about to burst. Okay,
yeah, but
I can't put any more. I can't put anything else.
Must be the wall of Jericho.
You could shove that thought right in the right behind that wall. Nobody would know. Nobody would know but you.
Can I write it off if it's content?
Remember how we always saw? You would never tell anybody.
No.
But you remember? What was I just gonna say? We always said that you should write a book.
Yes.
How about that chapter?
That's a weird chapter.
That's the one when you go out. That's the one when you go out on the book tour that you send out there as the feeder story.
Yeah. See if anybody.
Because everybody's gonna want to book you. Everybody's gonna want to book you.
She's got some weird Smurf story, I hear. I don't know.
She was Hooker Smurf. So great. It's JP, Monica Dizzy, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
I'm a radiator grill.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone. It's talk radio where we say what we want all day long. You know that crazy you think about all day, every day? Well, you may think it, but we say it. That is 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio.
Another week of lousy weather in the Tampa Bay area. If it's not too hot, it's pouring rain outside. That's why Pin Chasers is so great. Affordable fun that's close to home, always air conditioned, and protects you from the elements. Go to pinchasers.net to check out the location near you and their nightly specials like Bone Bowling Night on Wednesdays, where one low price gets you all you can bowl and beverages. Pinchasers.net for affordable fun that's close to home.
Did you know 87% of Tampa Bay homeowners plan to complete a home exterior renovation project in the next 2 years? CMG Tampa just completed a comprehensive custom research study on homeowner behaviors, preferences, and buying decisions for exterior home projects like windows, siding, painting, landscaping, gutters, and more. Want a free analysis of the results and what they could mean for your business? Email research@theboneonline.com today.
Hey, it's JP. Look, I don't need to be an attorney to tell you distracted driving is bad. Tampa attorney Mo DeWitt sees the aftermath every day. It's awful. Do me a favor. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, and keep it right here on the bone. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Just call Mo.com.
Hey, it's Mike Calty here to tell you about my friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. Their inventory showdown event is on. Over 500 new Chevys must go. Shop their best offers of summer. And have you heard trade-in values are up? Trade in now for a lower payment. Now's the time to lock it in. These one-time savings. Visit stingraychevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
Did you know the average flood claim tops $33,000 in repairs? Flooding not only occurs near the coast or a body of water, but inland as well, due to heavy rainfall, water drainage, or new construction nearby. The Italiano team at Gallagher Insurance will help you evaluate your risk and recommend the flood protection you need. Call 813-877-7799 and get a free flood risk evaluation. Flooding is the #1 natural disaster. Call the Italiano team at Gallagher today.
Hey, it's Alex Flores from Furman Chevrolet in Brandon. You know, as a veteran, it's important to me that men and women who served our country always feel welcome here because you deserve it. And there's a reason we're #1 Chevy dealer in Tampa. At Furman Chevy Brandon, we say yes. Yes to transparent pricing, no dealer add-ons, no inflated markups. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. And from me personally to all my brothers and sisters who served in the armed forces, yes, you are always welcome here. Come see us on Adamo Drive or visit FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy of Brandon. Together, let's drive.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine. Accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
That's great. It starts with an earthquake. Birds and snakes.
I don't know why I just played this song. I hate REM. A lot. Yuck. It's JP, 105 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Are you a big REM girl, Monica?
Song sucks.
Shiny Happy People and all that crap.
She can't hear you. She's doing some production stuff right now.
Of course. Now's a great time to do that.
You said this is REM?
REM, yeah.
This sucks.
This
Very
was a
boring
huge
song.
This was a
I like
huge,
this song.
boring. You can say a lot about it, but it's boring. It's not boring. Their other one, Losing My Religion, and you want boring? I'll give you boring REM right now.
No,
Hold on.
I thought that was like a Weird Al song you were playing at first.
No.
Song sucks.
You want boring REM?
Oh yeah, no, this song sucks. No, this song's horrible.
There
about,
you go.
What about Stand? I love Stand.
I don't know. Do I have Stand?
I don't know how you have REM and not have it. But
It sounds like elevator music.
It's
It
sad.
is.
It's very
It
sad.
is terrible. Like nobody in the band says, guys, you want people to kill themselves? Like, what do you?
Well, maybe they made it for like sad occasions. Like this is always playing under some sad situation. You gotta have sad music.
I gotta be honest, I already like this song more than the other one.
Do you really?
Yes.
That song sucks.
Yes. I don't know why. It's already piqued my interest more. Like, all right, where's this going?
I didn't like
The
Man
other
on
one
Moon
was
either.
just like, well, you know what? I don't like what's that? It's been.
Bare Naked Lady.
Yeah, I don't, it reminded me of that type of music. I'm not really a big fan of that type of rock.
Same vibe.
So this one.
Yeah.
See, you might know this one, Des.
I do like this one too. Yeah.
Oh, this one's not.
You like this one, Monica?
This one's not terrible.
That's me in the corner.
This one was this song was it's so big.
Really did.
So big. I just could never get into this stuff.
Okay, I think you said before that you do, but like I hear the song and I'm right back to where I was in my life, like what was going on and what was happening, and
Yeah.
like that's what music does for me. That's what I think I associate whether I like it or not.
I just remember you couldn't turn on MTV or the radio.
Absolutely.
And this was one of those that the rock stations played, the top 40 stations played.
I mean, REM had been around, but this was some people's first introduction, like to
Correct.
really get to like know who
Correct. Yuck. Anyway, I think they just got into the Hall of Fame too, didn't they?
Really?
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
They just let anyone in. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Listen, it's been like that for a long time, my man.
That is true, though.
It's been like that for a long, long time. Did you see the story about this kid, the autistic first grader that they suspended?
What? No.
This dude, it never ceases to amaze me how literal people can be, right? So this kid, he's a first grade kid, he's autistic. He got suspended from school for biting a sandwich into the shape of a gun and pointing it at a classmate during lunch. He's autistic, and it's a sandwich.
Yeah.
So how about instead of suspending the kid, we, and I'm not trying to simplify teaching an autistic child. I don't know anything about it.
Your wife, doesn't she teach special ed?
Yeah, but I don't know
You hear
if
about
she's got kids. I mean, I'm sure she's got kids on the spectrum. Maybe she does. I don't know. But this just seems like, you're using like a shotgun to kill a mouse. Like it just feels like it's too big. The kid's 6 years old. He got suspended for he was at elementary school in Georgia in March, and I don't know why the story's coming out now. His mother's claiming it's part of a pattern of school officials disciplining her son without adequately considering the disability, leaving him like feeling like a bad kid. And usually I'm all about blaming the kid, but he's 6 and he's autistic, and it was a goddamn sandwich. He didn't bring a toy gun into school and start playing like he was shooting up the class or anything like that.
Did one of the other kids say something like "I'm scared" or anything like that? Or who complained about this gun-shaped sandwich?
I think one of the teachers saw it. One of the teachers saw it and decided to make a thing out of it.
Yeah, they got really zero tolerance when it comes to that type of stuff, though.
I mean,
that's the thing.
6 and a sandwich, dude.
Yeah.
I remember we did a story like this where a kid, they suspended him because he ate his Pop-Tart into the shape of a gun. And they suspended him for that, too.
Why are these kids doing it into a shape of a gun? Like, I got to know. It's just so
I don't
random.
know.
Fun as a kid.
Who the hell knows?
You didn't do stuff like that when you were a kid?
No, I ate my sandwich and didn't eat it
Or
into
like
the shape of something.
you'd get a candy cane and make it into like a prison shiv, basically.
Oh my God, no.
You never did that?
Why would I?
You never did that.
No, I never have.
You ate a candy cane into a prison shiv?
Yeah, you never did that, JP?
No.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's my generation. Yeah,
we
would
grew
like
up in very different neighborhoods.
we would like you wouldn't even want to eat the candy cane. You would just get it into the shiv and then you just like poke your friend.
Oh my God.
You couldn't just use a pencil and give him a little lead poisoning?
Well, it was around Christmas. We had candy canes.
What
It was
your
festive, JP.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'd
what
be
was
so
your,
fun.
How did you get this into a shiv?
Oh, because if you eat the candy cane a certain way at the bottom, it gets very pointy.
It does get sharp. I'll give you that. I've as an adult realized that, yeah, but I don't remember as a kid it being.
Yeah, we'd poke each other in the arm and stuff.
Here's a clip to pull. All right, you got to suck it till it's pointy?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, essentially.
And then stick someone with it?
Yeah.
I thought maybe you took the end and kind of like rubbed it on the curb or something like that.
like a real prison shake you're making. No.
Something like that.
No, I thought everyone did that growing up.
No, I never have I ever.
My friends and me.
I just don't understand all the violence, the gun-shaped sandwiches and shivs.
Oh, man, it was different back then.
I guess so.
We played crazy games. We've talked about this all the time, the games we used to play growing up and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
So what did you, again, this one's got me. So would you like sip on, like you'd have a candy cane and you just.
Suck on it.
You're sucking on a candy cane, and once you got it to a point, you just put it in your friend's neck that's in front of you?
Not in their neck. You'd usually be in their side or in their arm, and you'd do it like I remember like someone got me, I'm like, I'm going to get you back. And you would get them when they're not looking and get them to react, especially if they were like answering a question, the teacher's not looking, you hit them with a little shiv.
Candy canes were like, we're high, like we're monetary, like those were good to have. Like,
yes.
You have 3 candy canes, you're good to go.
Yeah.
It's not.
I remember, I can't believe we're talking about candy canes, but
candy canes.
Because I was never a fan of candy canes. But when the colored ones came out, the ones that were all different colors and they were more fruity than they were pepper, that was my jam.
No, those are the worst ones. They're too sweet.
No, I'm opposite. I'm with JP. Those are the best ones.
The best ones are the green ones because they're spearmint.
Oh,
they're so good. The green ones, green and white. Oh, those are the best.
No, but those and the regular ones will go on the Christmas tree. Those green ones.
I don't know if this is something we're supposed to talk about on air or whatever, but I don't know what I have to do to get the Christmas tree back into the break room. JP, you've been here and you know that JoJo decorates the Christmas tree.
Yeah, for everything, like all different things, right?
Well, I don't know what happened. I came in one day and it's naked in there. There is no more Christmas tree.
Oh, she's had complaints.
Well, maybe really?
Yeah, well, not about just the Christmas tree, but there'll be certain months where she does things. And people will be like, why are we representing this? Or why is this month this? And then
so the whole tree has to come down.
Can you imagine having that kind of time on your hands?
Exactly.
Let me guess. The complaint came during Gay Pride.
Yeah, that was the big one.
Oh, my God.
That was the big one. Where
I can't even, listen, you know me with that stuff. I just live your life, you be you, all that kind of stuff. Just don't jam it and, don't force your stuff down my, whatever. But I'll be damned if I got time to stop in somebody's office to complain about the pride tree.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh,
who
it's just
cares?
happy colors. But the bottom line is, I'm saying that to say this. It's got to come back for Christmas, right? Like, we have to have a Christmas tree, right?
Probably not.
Like, if
did she take it down at the end of the month? And then
No, it was
so
smack
she
dab.
didn't do a July. She didn't do a 4th of July tree.
Nope.
This is why we can't have nice things. That's what's going on.
And it's still not up. It's just empty and blank, and there are no decorations anywhere. And she used to put candy canes on. The reason is on the Christmas tree with the decoration. So, what's going to happen in December is all I'm asking.
You'll get your Christmas tree.
You think so?
I think
Maybe.
that's if you're going to bring it back, that's the time to bring it back.
You'll get your Christmas tree, but you're only getting your Christmas tree around Christmas now. That's
And then
it.
they're gonna
You're
take
not
it down in
get the other-
January?
You're not going to get the Valentine's tree, and you're not going to get the Easter tree.
Lame.
Yeah, and she's like, it's not just the pride stuff. Like, there's been like back to school. I think is August.
Yeah.
People will be like, I don't have kids. Why is this?
I mean,
It's
I
like,
don't
who
have
cares?
Gives a rat's ass.
Exactly.
Keep walking.
Exactly.
Just keep walking.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Here's my thought, and I'm not going to make any friends with this, but if you have that time, if you have that kind of time to go bitch about a back to school tree, you're not doing your job.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. Maybe go back to your desk and work, and you won't see any of the
Right.
decorations. How
Go
about
make
that?
another phone call. You know what I'm saying? Go track down another lead.
Which is funny.
Go program music. Whatever it is you do. If you're complaining about a back to school tree, you got problems, Karen.
And it's 90%.
And what's the guy version of that? Chad?
Chad. Is it Chad?
Yeah.
And 90% of the people in the building are on airs and maybe upper management. And we're not the ones complaining. It's the
Can you
ones that are
imagine-
here not often that are complaining.
they come in. Don't come
Yeah.
in every day. Yeah. Bottom line
Jason
is,
Meter's like, I don't have kids. I don't have kids of school age anymore. Get that back to school tree out of here. It brings back bad memories of waiting in pickup lines.
it's just so boring and naked out there. There's just, it used to be like you come in and it was sometimes a surprise because I forget what month she would do what. And I'd be like, it's a new decorations and something fun in the tree. And now it's just.
Now we look like that pussy Long Island building.
Yeah, we might as well be you guys now. It's boring.
Let's go downgrade our fridge while we're at it. How about that?
I bet your fridge has a water thing on
And
it.
ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, our ice thing in the refrigerator has it to the point where.
Not only do we have one of those, we have two back to back,
Yeah, we
right
have
next
two
to
of
each
them.
other.
In case-
So our refrigerator, it used to make ice.
Oh, what?
It hasn't made ice in years, to the point where somebody bought a little tiny portable ice maker that makes like little ice, little ice balls,
Uh-huh.
and they took that and put that on top of the water cooler, so people could have ice.
Wow.
But it doesn't. It barely makes like a glass full of ice.
Yeah, you're working it hard, right? You can't, like, it's, yeah.
I guess so. I guess
that
I'm
is
like,
so.
this is where we're at, huh? We can't just make this work. We can't
Is it-
figure this out.
Is it still there? Because will Ian see it if he comes in and gets his water?
Yeah, I'll show him.
Oh, this is going to be funny. He's going to be like, what is happening here? There's that two glorious stainless steel fridges back to back with all the ice and water.
Stainless steel.
Yeah.
Stainless steel.
Yeah, we need a side by side of JP walking through his office,
Yeah.
going through the kitchen, all that, and then with ours.
Yes.
And see how big the difference is.
Yes. It'll be,
Like, do you guys have tables there with chairs?
We have a table.
One table. Oh, my God.
One table
one? Who's
with,
supposed-
I think, 3 chairs. Yeah, you can't. 4 people can't be in the kitchen.
Why not? This is horrible. This is horrible.
I mean, they can be in the kitchen.
We're at
but
capacity.
somebody's going to have to
is
move out
horrible.
of somebody's way.
That's
like if somebody has to, if there are 5 people in the kitchen, and somebody has to open the refrigerator door, someone's got to get out of the way.
That's
Damn.
okay, so this is when he's.
Either that or somebody sitting in a chair is going to have whoever's opening the refrigerator door, their ass in their face.
You got public housing at your office, basically?
I know.
Yeah.
You need HGTV
Section
to come
8
in.
over here.
Yeah.
You need a makeover, like one of those HGTV shows. They come in and they show the before and this, and someone's got to move to get in the fridge if you're sitting. Like all of these before things. And when you get done, remodeled.
Yeah.
Remodeled.
I think we know how radio goes. Radio stations aren't spending money on remodeling at all.
If we can
anytime
have
soon.
artists on every single door in this building,
We do. We have that.
spend
That
that
we
money
have.
on your kitchen.
Oh, you do? What's your door have?
Oh no, the doors don't. The walls have.
Oh, no, ours are doors. Yeah. Well,
I
you've seen
know.
them. Yeah.
Yeah. I would love one on my office door.
Who would you have been, Ozzy?
Probably.
Yeah, makes sense.
Or Metallica.
Monica, you would have been Fronty?
I'd say
No,
Mariah.
we don't talk. He's the artist we don't talk about
Yeah,
anymore.
no, we've never heard anything since
He's coming into-
assaulted that one-armed lady.
He's coming in
Yeah.
September.
Girl, not lady, sorry.
The grooming of the one-armed
Yeah.
girl.
He's
We
coming
haven't heard
in
a peep
September.
since that.
He's coming in
December?
September as a trio,
Oh.
stripped down version of all of that. Just a trio.
You
Where
know
it's
why? The rest of the band quit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
They didn't want to be around that creepy bastard.
supposed to be more intimate in the
Yeah, okay. Of course. You know why? Why do you think it's more intimate?
stories told and behind the scenes information. It's in September.
Not all the
at Janet.
stories. All right, let's do a top 10 list.
Oh.
Let's do it. I have today, and I forget why. I have the top 10 biggest athlete celebrity marriages. So, athlete marries a celebrity. Monica, there's one on here just for you.
Josh Allen and I'm surprised I didn't think of that right away. And the chick who just had his baby, singer.
Haley Steinfeld.
Yeah.
There you go. That is number 3. Diz.
I'm going for the number 1 spot. Show me David and Victoria Beckham.
Number 2.
Oh, I wonder who's number 1.
Sorry.
That's interesting.
Number 2.
I'm reading that. The Sporty Spice's biography right now.
Oh,
and
yeah?
there's a lot going on behind the Spice Girls that we did not know about. And
Yeah, Victoria Beckham was apparently a giant pain in the ass.
I can see that.
No comment.
She was Posh Spice.
Yeah. She was too good.
Yeah, she was rich.
Yeah. Well, she wasn't rich. She was just richer than the poor people that were in the group.
No, she was rich.
She was
came from
rich.
a rich family.
According to Sporty Spice, she had more money than the poor people, but she wasn't.
You didn't watch the documentary with David Beckham and them, and then she was trying to lie and be like, my dad used to drop me off in this beat up car, and he was like, you got dropped off in a Rolls Royce. Shut up. She's like, yeah, he's right.
All right, top 10 biggest athlete celebrity marriages. 800-771-1025. You get the bounty on the list, and that's set at number 9, and you'll win some concert tickets. It's JP, Monica, Dizzy, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone.
Rick and I love our home. And the bedroom? Well, that was our favorite place. But like many men, Rick struggled with erectile dysfunction. He tried Viagra, Cialis, nothing worked. Then he went to Prestige Men's Medical Center. And in just one visit, my Rick is back.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Prestige Men's Medical Center's painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE. No matter your age or medical history, 98% of patients see instant results right in the office. Men are now performing better, lasting longer, and feeling more confident than ever.
Right now, Prestige Men's Medical Center is offering your consultation and first treatment totally free. Qualified patients also get their testosterone checked free. Call 813-288-2202. 813-288-2202. Guys, this is life-changing. Why wait? Call now. 813-288-2202.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
If it feels like another sizzling Florida is here, that's because it is. But Climate Design Home Services is going to keep you cool and comfy. Get ready now with a $59 system tune-up by their experienced professionals. They're going to make sure your AC system can handle the heat. Plus, if you need a new AC system like Train, call Climate Design today. They've got extended service hours and over 1,000 5-star reviews. 727-300-10 1059 or climatedesign.com.
The Ford Summer Sale is on at Furman Ford, Clearwater's big Ford store. What does that mean for you? Well, now through August 31st, qualified buyers who finance through Ford Motor Credit get 0% APR financing for 36 months. No payments for 90 days and a complimentary maintenance plan for 2 years. Plus $1,000 in manufacturer savings off MSRP on any new 2026 Ford F-150, Bronco, Escape, Explorer, or Mustang. And at Furman Ford, they've got over 450 new Fords to choose from. Check out that big, beautiful showroom on US 19 or online at FurmanFord.com.
Everywhere you look, things are getting more expensive. But at Consumer Cellular, we're lowering the price for those 50 and up. Now you can get unlimited everything for just $35 a line. That's $35 a month for unlimited talk, text, and data. Switch to the carrier ranked #1 in network coverage and customer satisfaction and get unlimited everything for just $35 a month. Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit Consumer Cellular online or in-store today. Price includes $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. Taxes and fees apply. Data speeds reduced after 35 gigabytes. Rankings done by 2025 ACSI survey.
This is TV's Dr. Travis Stork for Eggland's Best Eggs. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, make sure you're choosing wholesome ingredients like Eggland's Best Eggs to plus up your nutrition. With more than 6 times the vitamin D and double the omega-3s and vitamin B12 compared to ordinary eggs, Eggland's Best supports a healthy lifestyle. Available in so many delicious varieties. Classic, cage-free, organic, free-range, and pasture-raised. Eggland's Best. Better taste, better nutrition, better eggs. Visit egglandsbest.com to learn more.
Get to the original Hooters in Clearwater Friday, August 28th as the JP Show broadcasts live, 11 to 1 p.m. And it's the final opportunity to register to win a trip for 2 to New York to see the Rays take on the Yankees. It's all part of the Hooters All-American Summer. Nothing is more American than ice-cold Budweiser pints for $2.50 and Hooters wings.
This isn't drive-through injury law. It's made to order. Fair and Vera.
Tampa.
And now, back to JP.
JP, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. We started a top 10 list, doing the top 10 biggest athlete celebrity marriages. Monica got Josh Allen and Haley Steinfeld at number 8. Diz got David and Victoria Beckham at number 2. 800-771-1025. Spencer, line 1. Go ahead, buddy.
Hey, guys. Let's go with the Kelceys, Taylor and Travis Kelce.
Number 3.
Oh. I for sure thought that was going to be number 1.
Mm-hmm.
No, it is not number 1. Maybe because it's new. I don't know.
I'm glad it's not number 1. That's great.
Yeah, I think it's, if I'm looking at it, it's kind of based on the dual size. Obviously Taylor Swift is gigantic, but Travis, not as much.
The what side?
The combined fame between the two of them.
Dual, okay.
The dual. What'd I say?
No, she just didn't hear you.
I didn't, yeah.
Okay. Doug, line 2.
Sierra and Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson and Sierra come in at number 6. There you go. Mike, line 3.
Hey, guys, love the show. I'm going to go with Tom Brady and Giselle.
Number 1.
Oh, my God.
Tom Brady and Giselle Bündchen.
Gross.
Yeah, I get it.
I love how the couple that's not together is number 1.
Right?
Right. Well, there's other. One of these couples is dead.
Oh.
Yeah. Everybody else is. Well. Yeah. Everybody else is still together. It looks like. Let's do Nate, line 4.
A-Rod and J-Lo.
They never got married. That was, they were engaged. They were supposed to, and then I think he got caught doing something stupid, and that was the end of that. Andrew, line 5.
Hey, guys, I got Serena Williams and Alexis.
No. Not in the top 10. I will give you a hint, though, for the bounty. The bounty is the one on this list where the lady is the athlete and the gentleman is the celebrity.
I like that. Hey, he just reminded me tennis-wise. What about Andre Agassi and Brooke Shields?
Nope. Dawn, line 6.
Hi. I changed my answer, but Simone Biles and Jonathan Owens?
Nope. That's why I usually don't say what, hints towards the bounty because everybody just focuses on that. Let's do Doug, line 3.
Joe DiMaggio and Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, number 4. Joe DiMaggio was married to Miss Marilyn Monroe. Bobby, line 1.
Gabrielle Union and D Wade.
Number 5. Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union. You got 1, 2, 3 left. One of them is the bounty. Jennifer, line 7.
Someone took my original, but I'll say Shakira and Gerard Piqué.
Piqué. No.
Piqué.
Sorry. Did not make the list, but that is a good guess. Where are we? Justin, line 8.
Dennis Rodman and Carmen Electra.
No, did not make the top 10.
Remember that hot mess?
I sure do. That was a train wreck. That was a train wreck. There was stories about her coming home and he's in bed with like women and just saying like, come on in. And she was like,
that's a porn.
It sure is. Wasn't she with Prince too for a little while? Is that how we know her? Is how we know her from Prince?
Maybe he discovered her somehow or something. I feel like there's a Prince relation there somewhere. I just don't know what it is.
Let's do JJ, line 4.
I'm going to say Derek Jeter and that Diamond-Eyed girl.
See, you don't even know her name, so she's not here. You know?
Yeah.
Chris, line 1.
How about Anna Kournikova and Enrique Iglesias?
And that is the bounty. There you go. Anna Kournikova and Enrique Iglesias at number 9. Congratulations. I got Monster Jam or I got Avenged Sevenfold. Although, hold on one second. I think I might have some other stuff as well. Where is that email?
Want me to?
Yeah. Why don't I have it?
Well,
I had
because
it before.
It was a text.
Oh, it was a text?
Yeah.
Okay. Look at you with your glasses on trying to read.
Look at it. Look at it.
Oh.
Double nickels,
Look at it.
bitch.
It's
Hold
caught.
on. I can't
Double
read with...
nickels, bitch.
You know what? You're about to take it back again. I can't read with them on. I can only see with them off because those are for distance only. So suck my left one. We have Avenged Sevenfold, Goo Goo Dolls at the Amp, and Monster Jam for Friday,
Okay,
August
so
14th.
the other one is Google Dolls. So you got Monster Jam at Benchmark. You got Google Dolls or Avenged Sevenfold with Good Charlotte.
Definitely Monster Jam. Thank you.
All right, you got a pair of tickets for Monster Jam, Freestyle Mania, Benchmark International Arena on Friday, August 14th. Congratulations. You are our grand prize winner. All right, let's go through the entire top 10 list. It is... What's going on here?
You all right today?
There we go. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm fine. Top 10 biggest athlete celebrity marriages. At number 10, from the NHL, Mike Fisher and Carrie Underwood. At number 9, The Bounty, Anna Kournikova and Enrique Iglesias. Number 8, Josh Allen and Haley Steinfeld. Number 4, nobody got, Justin Verlander and Kate Upton.
Oh.
Number 6, Russell Wilson and Ciara. Number 5, Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union. Number 4, Joe DiMaggio and Marilyn Monroe. Number 3, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Number 2, David and Victoria Beckham. And number 1 on the list of the top 10 biggest athlete celebrity marriages, Tom Brady and Gisele Bündchen. There you go.
Nice.
And that is that. We'll have another top 10 list tomorrow, right around 1:40.
Fun way to kick off the weekend. Tomorrow's Friday.
There you go. It is.
Going to see Banksy tonight. I'm really excited about this.
Are you?
Yeah. The Banksy exhibit.
Oh, at Straz?
Yeah. I'm super excited about this.
I've been to when it was in St. Pete a few years
it good?
ago. It was fun.
Yeah, I'm ready.
What is it? I know it's Banksy's art and stuff like that, but is it like interactive or something like that?
Yeah, and it's media night, so there's like this special lounge. I don't know. It just looks good. I'm really excited about it.
You go for anything with his media access, huh?
I mean,
you go for a lot of media stuff.
They're going to offer me tickets. What am I going to say? No, thank you. Well, I actually do say no, thank you to a lot of things, but this is Banksy.
There's a hidden scavenger hunt when I went, so you should ask someone about that. I'm sure they're gonna have it again when you find like a hidden exhibit. If you find all this stuff,
Oh, I love it already. I'm in. Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for us. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 11. We'll be on again until 2 o'clock tomorrow and on Monday as Senning is out on vacay. Drew Garabo Live is in next. Thank you, Monica. Thanks you, Diz. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone and Elysian Space Dust IPA presents the second annual St. Pete Grunge Fest. Friday, August 7th at Janice Live. A night of Florida's best grunge tribute bands featuring Still Alive, the ultimate Pearl Jam tribute band. Foo Fight, a Foo Fighters tribute experience. And in a nutshell, a tribute to Alice in Chains. Tickets are only $10.25 and are on sale now at JaniceLive.com. But we also have free tickets. Check out theboneonline.com for details where you can score free tickets. Show is 21 and up. The second annual St. Pete Grunge Fest, presented by Elysian Space Dust IPA and 102.5 The Bone.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
You asked for it, and now it's back. At Jerry Om, during the Make This the Summer Sales event, save thousands on every Ram model. Drive a new Ram 1500 with 0% APR available or up to $23,000 off MSRP. Wait, did you say $23,000 off? Sure did. Plus, every new Ram comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. That's crazy. Also, Jerry Om is beating all deals by $2,000 across the U.S. Jerry Om. Tampa is Om Country. Online at jerryom.com. Call 855-492-4405 for complete details.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been diagnosed with mesothelioma, call us now. $30 billion was set aside for meso victims. And in most cases, your claim is settled out of court without a jury trial. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Mike Calty here. Are you thirsty for a better Thursday? I've got you. Head to Grillsmith for Tito's Thursdays every single Thursday from 4 p.m. till close. You're getting Tito's vodka cocktails and martinis for just $7. That's a real pour at a real price. Grab your friends, settle in, and pair your cocktail with Grillsmith's signature menu favorites while you're at it. Tito's Thursday, every Thursday, 4 p.m. to close, only at Grillsmith. Trust me, I'll see you there.
When picking out that engagement ring, the last thing she wants is a cookie-cutter, boring ring that looks like what everyone else has.
People want to see something that's different. They want to make it their own.
That's Brian Stamey at International Diamond Center talking about current trends in bridal.
We're seeing a lot of bezel set, halo, antiquity looks. They're looking for originality.
In fact, lots of brides these days are looking beyond diamonds.
We are seeing a huge explosion in colored gemstones. Everything from your traditional ruby, emerald, sapphire to Paraiba, tourmaline, Podparasha, Spinel. These stones are exceptionally rare, in many cases rarer than diamonds.
What's your engagement ring style? Contemporary, heirloom, halo, designer inspired, or something you design? At IDC, they have it all.
Whether it's a natural diamond, whether it's a lab-grown diamond, colored gemstone, whether it's a rare gemstone, we're here to help you create that one-of-a-kind piece. We're here to make that dream come true.
Let the local diamond experts at International Diamond Center create that ring that's as special and unique as she is. International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
Hey, it's Alex Flores from Furman Chevrolet in Brandon. You know, as a veteran, it's important to me that men and women who served our country always feel welcome here because you deserve it. And there's a reason we're #1 Chevy dealer in Tampa. At Furman Chevy Brandon, we say yes. Yes to transparent pricing, no dealer add-ons, no inflated markups. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. And from me personally to all my brothers and sisters who served in the armed forces, yes, you are always welcome here. Come see us on Adamo Drive or visit FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy of Brandon. Together, let's drive.
If the world were like a Sleep Number mattress, everything would adapt for your comfort. Your coffee would never get cold. Your flight would always be on time. And your mattress would always respond to you and your unique sleep needs. Sleep Number mattresses are designed to respond to your body and shift with your changing life, helping you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. To experience a whole new world of comfort, visit a Sleep Number store or go to sleepnumber.com. Sleep Number. To a good life sleep.
Everywhere you look, things are getting more expensive. But at Consumer Cellular, we're lowering the price for those 50 and up. Now you can get unlimited everything for just $35 a line. That's $35 a month for unlimited talk, text, and data. Switch to the carrier ranked #1 in network coverage and customer satisfaction and get unlimited everything for just $35 a month. Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit Consumer Cellular online or in-store today. Price includes $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. Taxes and fees apply. Data speeds reduced after 35 gigabytes. Rankings done by 2025 ACSI survey.
I love days like these at the pool, but my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can sometimes take me out of the moment. I'm ready to make a splash with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi, risankizumab Riza. Skyrizi is a prescription-only injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. At 4 months, most people saw 90% clearer skin when measured from head to toe, and many were even 100% plaque-free. People also saw significant improvement in psoriasis symptoms of pain, redness, itching, and burning.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Now there's nothing on my skin thanks to Skyrizi, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Visit skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Senning Show, which feels weird to say because you've already been welcomed to Senning Show by a better broadcaster and man than I, JP. So I will welcome you back to Senning Show, and I will welcome myself to Senning Show. You may be wondering, hey, Garabo, what's with the discordant music to start the frickin' show? Fair question. It's a band called 9 Inch Nails. And the song is called We're in This Together. Because we are, me and you and me, us and them. But most importantly, I don't mention it enough, but I live my life in tribute to a really good friend who passed away at my exact age of cancer. She was a former Orlando news personality, anchor, and reporter by the name of Wendy Chioji. Got just some rare forms of cancer that required a ton of procedures and surgeries, and she never, ever, ever let it knock her down. She climbed Mount Kilimanjaro, ran the Ironman triathlon, all with cancer. But cancer don't care, man. So Wendy, huge 9 Inch Nails fan. It's for you, babe. Let's get this started. Diz, what is happening?
Yo, what up, man?
Man, it's good to see you again, brother.
I know, it's been a minute, man.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling a little better, man. No high degrees in the flu.
That's
still
good.
have some of the symptoms, but nothing crazy.
All right, well, sit real close to Mo DeWitt, and there we go. Moses DeWitt, ladies and gentlemen, the philanthropist, attorney, quality human being, father. All those good nouns. What is happening, Mr. DeWitt?
It's a very, very nice introduction.
Thank you. It's what I do.
Yeah.
It's good to see you,
good
man.
to be back.
Thanks for being here. The Just Call Mo
Comedy Jam, the inaugural Just Call Mo Comedy Jam Tampa edition. You've done one in Orlando, right?
I think we've done 4 or 5 in Orlando.
Oh, Jesus.
So, this will be the first one over here, though.
Well, listen, Side Splitters released. All right, let me get the most recent update from one John Bustecker. We released 12 tickets at 1:45. Someone bought an entire table the second that they were put up for sale. All the money we raise goes to the Down Syndrome Association of Tampa Bay. It is a great cause. So there are currently 8 tickets available, and we will give away 2 tickets. So that's 10 total. 8 you may purchase right now by going to mocomedyjam.com. And then 2 we will give away right here on Senning Show before 3 o'clock. We're not going to make you answer any trivia questions. We're not going to make you jump through any hoops, but we're going to make you jump through some hoops. You just need to call 800-771-1025 and make a strong case as to why you deserve a pair of free tickets to a comedy show. Mo, how have the other ones gone in Orlando? I'm assuming that you used Ross Padgett, a very funny comedian who is also on the bill next Saturday at Side Splitters Tampa.
Yeah, he wasn't there this past year, but the year before he did it. He's hilarious. He's really, really funny.
I like him. Good kid.
Yeah, very, very funny. So I think it's going to be a great lineup. I think it should be a great time. Historically, everyone's had a great time, and it's all for a great cause. So, what's not to like?
Nothing is not to like, if I may go double negative on your ass. And it's going to be an absolute hoot. It is Saturday, August 8th, an early show. Doors open at 4:30, I believe, for a 5 o'clock show. J.J. Curry, the headliner, was on the show yesterday. Super nice guy.
Yeah.
Super funny guy. Really enjoyed the time with him a lot, and I can't wait to see him perform. Ross Padgett, of course. Maurice will be your host for the evening. And I've done 4 open mic nights now, and my 5th will be coming up soon. I am really, really getting ready for this. I took the advice of one Marlon Wayans, the youngest of 10 Wayans siblings. My favorite of the Wayanses, and he said, you got to start doing open mics right now. I'm like, well, I'm not a comic, bro. Like, I'm just doing this one thing. And he said, you need to do open mics starting now. So I was like, well, I want to be prepared. I want to make sure that people get their money's worth and that they leave laughing, or at least having laughed. So I did 1. It was terrible. Did 2, also bad. And then 3 and 4 started really settling into myself. So I'm ready. I can't wait. I can't promise that people will be wetting their pants, but that is my goal for a lot of incontinence. Mo, I wanted to, and we always open up the phone for your legal questions. I mean, where else can you get free legal advice but right here on this fine radio station? The Tony Romo DUI video is making a lot of run right now. The thing I found the most interesting is that he tried to phone his attorney when he was pulled over, not in custody yet, not even really detained yet, I guess. Like, are you allowed, Mo DeWitt, to call your attorney the moment that you're pulled over for a DUI rather than obeying the cop's orders?
No, you don't have the right to delay kind of the roadside stop by calling your attorney. That's been challenged, and this is based on Florida law. I think he was in Wisconsin, Texas.
Yeah.
So I can't speak to Texas law, but based on Florida law, there is some case law out there that's directly on point that basically says, at that point, you haven't been arrested yet. You certainly have the right to say that I'd like an attorney. I'm not going to answer any questions or do any exercises, but they don't have to let you call an attorney right at that moment.
Okay, and he didn't seem to get that. He definitely seemed inebriated to me, and clearly, doing some stretches before he's got to
warm up,
do the heel toe, and his hair was out of control. A lot of people probably listening have had at least a stop for a DUI or an OWI as he got operating while intoxicated. Are you a never blow dude? Are you if you've not had anything at all to drink, go ahead and blow dude? What is your advice?
So the law actually changed maybe a year or 2 ago, where now it's a crime not to blow.
Okay.
So, legally speaking, I cannot advise somebody to do something that's illegal. So it is actually a misdemeanor just to not blow into the breathalyzer, which I think will be challenged because you have a right to against self-incrimination, right,
Sure.
in this country. And so basically they're saying it's a crime not to give them evidence, not to give them your breath in that situation. So because the law is new, it hasn't made it up, up through the case law the ranks yet. But I think it will be challenged, and ultimately we'll get some case law on that, whether they find it constitutional or unconstitutional. But at this point, if you're arrested for a DUI, personally, I say never do the field sobriety exercises.
Okay.
Because I've never seen somebody do them and then not get arrested. So all you're doing is giving them more evidence to build their case against you. So at that point, when they're asking you to do that, they've already made the decision that they're taking you in. So typically I advise people not to do those, but when it comes to the breathalyzer, it is an actual crime not to blow at this point. So you do have to blow, or you're going to get additional charges.
Interesting. So I'll answer this carefully so I don't get you in any hot water. If I am driving and I know that I've had a couple of beverages, and then they pull me over, and I know that if I blow, it's gonna be terrible. Is my best path forward just to take the misdemeanor and not give them that evidence? Although that'd be asking you to break the law, I guess, right?
Well, just know, if you were to do that, you're subjecting yourselves to additional crimes. So it may make things worse for you by breaking the law again. So I wouldn't advise to break the law.
Okay. Did you ever been pulled over for a suspicion of a DUI?
No, never.
Same.
Thankfully. Yeah.
Knock on wood. I'm not drinking right now, but we've all had moments where, of course, you feel like, oh my God, and like being pulled over. Not that I've ever done this, wank wank, but after you've had a few. And then having the cop come over to your window, I'm sure that's never happened to you, Mr. DeWitt. You're a respected man.
Well, actually, in high school, so I was completely sober. I was the kind of designated driver of the night. And I pulled up to, it was like this hotel party to pick some people up and take them home. And apparently the cops had busted up the party. I wasn't aware of that. I think this may be a little bit pre-cell phone days, certainly pre-smartphone days. And so I pull up there, and for some reason, somebody at the party had told them that I was the one who got them the keg. So the cops pull me out of the car. They call my parents, basically tell my parents they're arresting me for a DUI. And then back then, I don't think they do this anymore, but back then they had like the handheld breathalyzer.
Oh, yeah.
So they gave me the handheld breathalyzer, blew all zeros, and then the cop was like, go home, your dad wants to talk to you. I was like, I didn't do anything wrong.
That's a fun moment.
Yeah, so that was a fun little evening, but...
Yeah, I've got pulled over when they thought I was drinking too, and they did the thing where they shined it all in their eyes.
Oh,
and
yeah?
stuff.
But you hadn't been drinking?
I had like one drink, but I knew I was the designated driver. Because I remember in my early 20s, I've told this with John before, I remember I came here to visit. I was in Canada still going to school, and I had a Four Loko for the first time.
Oh, damn.
Didn't know what it was like.
Yikes.
I remember being at the beach, having the Four Loko, and then maybe some stuff. And I remember just waking up at home and being like, oh my God, how did I get here? Running out to see my car. I'm like, okay, my car's okay, good. And I remember then going, I don't want to ever go through something like this again because that's dangerous. So
it is, man. And it's really, really scary when they pull you over and you've had a beverage or two and you're just like, okay. But, it's all at the cop's discretion. What about weed, Bo? Like, do they have a test yet that can determine whether you are currently high on marijuana, or is it still like they can test your blood and tell if you've done it within the last 30 days or whatever?
So there's nothing that's scientifically admissible that I'm aware of yet, like a breathalyzer, nothing like that. Now they can, in certain instances, if there is typically, injury to another person or a significant property damage, or if you consent to it, they can draw your blood. But usually, if it's not that situation, they have to go get a warrant to draw your blood. And obviously, it would show up in a blood test. But there is some issue of showing, because obviously it stays in your blood for an extended period of time.
Right.
So it's not necessarily to show it. There's an argument that you weren't impaired just at that moment, but maybe you smoked the day before.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
So there are some defenses there, but obviously they can use that in court against you there. But there, if you were pulled over and they suspect that you're under the influence of marijuana, they're going to try to get you to do the field sobriety exercises. They're going to do the horizontal gaze and stigmas test, which is the eye test that Dizzy was talking about.
Yeah.
So they're going to try to gather as much evidence, in that fashion. But there's nothing like a breathalyzer where they can just instantly tell, hey, your THC levels are XYZ,
And now they can't just go, oh, it smells like weed. what's up, right? And that there's a law now where they can't investigate just because of the smell.
Well, I think that's correct. I'd have to check on the current state of the case law. But before, that was kind of the free-for-all, right? A cop would walk up to a car and they'd say, oh, I smell weed. Now I get to search the car.
Yeah.
And well, obviously with medical marijuana, that's changed a little bit because the car could smell like weed and be perfectly legal and nobody's breaking the law, especially if it was a passenger and not a driver and things like that. So that's certainly been challenged. I know that used to be the biggest frustration was they'd say, hey, we smell weed, and that would just give them the free-for-all to search the vehicle.
Right.
And they wouldn't even find any weed. The person, a lot of times I'd believe them, wouldn't be smoking weed. They don't smoke weed at all. But that, again, would open that door for the search.
Also, shout out to John Chase and medical marijuana doctor.com. Got my card today.
You did?
Got my card today, yeah.
Dude, you went shopping after work?
Yeah.
First-time patient discounts?
Yeah. I heard some of the discounts.
They're insane.
They're crazy.
They're insane. So with medical marijuana, still federally illegal, but locally some states pass medical marijuana laws. Can you... This sounds weird, but if you have a medical marijuana card and I've got my medically dispensed marijuana, but I get pulled over by a federal agency, could they then take me to jail because I'm violating federal law, or do they have to respect the state that we're in that has passed legal medical marijuana?
So I think in order for that to happen, you have to cross state lines because it would have to cross interstate commerce in order for the feds to have jurisdiction over it. So,
Got it.
You know, if you're solely within Florida, for instance, if you're not doing something that infringes on federal law, like, traveling to another country or even crossing state lines, I don't know that they'd have any charges that they could apply to you since that's not their jurisdiction.
I got you. Just Call Mo is in the studio with us right now. JustCallMo.com if you're injured on the go. Of course, just call Mo, 800-771-1025. I always tell people to refuse a search of your vehicle because you want to stand up for your constitutional rights. Don't be a dick about it. But the cops have a really great way of buddying up to you and going, hey, I'm just going to, if I find anything, I'll take it easier on you, etc. Do you also recommend to people, even if you don't have anything at all illicit in your vehicle and a cop requests to search your vehicle, do you agree that you should politely yet firmly tell him, no, sir, you don't have the legal right to search my vehicle?
Absolutely. I mean, always be respectful to the officers. They're just out there doing their job. There's no reason to be a dick to them. Be very respectful in all interactions. But you can certainly, and I do advise to decline any searches because that is your constitutional right. And obviously it's a very rare occasion, but I think we saw that officer up in Jacksonville who was planting stuff in people's cars. He's now in prison, but, crazy things do happen. And stuff, hey, you may have taken your prescription medication, put it in a Ziploc bag because you wanted to take it to work that day, and you don't have the bottle on you, and now you're charged with a crime. So there's all sorts of things that can happen that you may not have even thought of. You're not thinking you're doing anything wrong, but if they're looking for a reason to get you, you're opening the door and allowing it. So I absolutely recommend standing up for your constitutional rights. Again, do it very respectfully.
Yep.
There's no reason to be a dick about it, but like you said, they want to buddy up to you. They want to make you think, oh, if you cooperate, we're not going to charge you. All they're doing is building a case against you, trying to find evidence to use against you. So don't allow them to do it.
I'm a big fan of the First Amendment. It's my favorite one. It allows me to make a living. But I am not a big fan of these First Amendment auditors who go to public parking lots and video just to do it. And when people come out and confront them, they try to get that person agitated so they can get clicks for their stupid websites. It is legal, though, I guess, for people to video. Is it even here in Florida? You don't have to get someone's permission if you're just sitting like in a medical marijuana facility dispensary videoing the people who go in, an abortion clinic videoing the people to go in. They can do that within their legal rights, yeah?
Yeah, as long as there's not an expectation of privacy. So typically, if you're within a private residence or a place that you would have an expectation of privacy, they can record you. And my concern with that is, again, big fan of the First Amendment, obviously, but bad facts make bad law. And so when you have these people kind of doing this thing where they're poking the bear, at some point we're going to get some bad case law that's going to undermine the First Amendment and going to have to be challenged and going to create a whole another issue. So while, I stand up for everybody's right for the First Amendment, use it cautiously how you want to use your rights and use them for good, not evil. So
Yeah.
that's just my 2 cents on it.
I like that. And a lot of these dildos, my words, not Mo's, a lot of them carry like mace or bear spray so that if someone confronts them, are you allowed, like if someone's advancing towards you, they're not balling their fists up, but they're just walking towards you, are you allowed to friggin' defend yourself by spraying them with bear mace?
So, I mean, that comes to a self-defense analysis, which is basically just, is it reasonable in the situation to defend yourself with the level of force that you're using? And obviously, bear spray or mace is a non-deadly use of force. But, depending on the situation, ultimately a jury may have to decide whether they thought that defense was reasonable given the situation.
He is Just Call Mo, justcallmo.com, 800-771-1025. Good afternoon. Welcome to Senning Show. We've got Dizzy. We've got Just Call Mo. My name's Drew. What's yours?
Hey, Drew, it's Levi. How you doing? It's been a while.
Hey, Levi. It has been a while. Just the other day, I'm like, man, where the hell's Levi been?
No, I have a question for Mo. I don't have a medical card, but I'm a frequent user of the 420. I typically, if I'm not getting anything from somebody with a medical card, I'm just going to a smoke shop and getting the Delta products. But to me, the Delta products are a very gray area legally. So if I go to a smoke shop, get some Delta 9 joints, and I'm driving home and I get pulled over, what is the legal ramifications there?
It's a great question, Levi.
Well, it's going to depend on what's in the Delta product, right? So you're buying this stuff that's sort of not really regulated. It's, what is it exactly? Kind of a modified version or something like that. So if it doesn't, have any THC in it, theoretically it should be legal, assuming it complies with all the laws. Now, there was a pharmacist on TikTok who was going around testing these products, and a lot of times they weren't what they advertised.
Oh.
And so if you're in possession of that, now you could be in trouble. But assuming they're selling you what it is and what is supposed to be legal, you should be okay, because some Delta products are legal in Florida. Hemp-derived Delta 8, Delta 10, those things are legal if you're 21 and above. There's some others that have maybe a THC concentrate. It can't exceed a certain percentage. And so if you're over that percentage, if they didn't do it right or the factory didn't make it properly, then that could be on you and you could be facing a charge.
Good question, Levi. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely. Have a good day, guys.
You too, man. 800-771-1025. We've got Just Call Mo in the house. Hello, who are you?
Jasper.
What's up, Jasper?
Hey, buddy. Hey, let me ask you, and I don't know if it's already been addressed, but if you have your medical card and you have your concealed card, is that an issue?
Great question. And this is a much debated thing because if I'm not mistaken, as you're filling out the CCP, there's a question about illegal drugs, including marijuana.
Yeah.
That if you answer yes to, they're probably not going to give you the CCP. But if you answer no to, then you're lying and they can cross-reference that. Mo, what does your legal expertise tell you on that one?
I don't. We've talked about this on the Cat Named Mo Show and Senning Show several times. And I don't remember the exact answer, but I remember the guy from the gun store. I can't remember his name right
Marcello.
now. Yeah, he knew the answer to it because obviously that comes up a lot. And, I know that's I'll have to circle back on it, to be honest with you, because I don't want to give you the wrong answer, and I don't quite remember what the answer is. But obviously it's a very sensitive issue because it's illegal federally, but legal, within the state. So let me circle back on that, and we'll get you an answer on it.
Yeah, just don't go through Polk County with weed and guns. Pick one, and you'll be good, Jasper. Thanks a lot for the call.
Appreciate it, brother.
Yes. 800-771-1025. The MoComedyJam.com website shows 6 tickets, a table of 4, a 1 spot at a nearby table. So if you have 5 people, you'll be sitting near each other. A 1 spot at a table of 6, and that is it. We are absolutely sold out, but we have 1 pair of tickets for free to the Mo Comedy Jam with, I believe, did I see OMG It's Wix is coming too? Like not performing, but coming?
Yeah, he's just coming to hang out.
Did you have lunch with Foodie Justice today?
Not yet, no.
Oh, okay. I
We're
thought you
gonna
already
set
had
that
that. He's a cool guy. I did not care for him for a while because he gave contrary opinions to restaurants I really, really love.
Okay.
But I have to respect the fact that he's very authentic and he gives his opinion, which is what's making him popular. So,
Well, I think that's the beauty of food reviews, right?
Yes.
Not everybody has to love everything, and not everybody's taste is the same.
Correct.
Like when I do my silly chicken parm reviews, sometimes people will come after me and say that sucks, or that one's great, or whatever. And it's just a difference of opinion. We all like different things, and that's okay.
Well, it's not okay that he gave Eddie and Sam's in downtown Tampa 3 stars. That is one of the best slices of pizza you'll get in the state of Florida.
Okay.
That's not okay. Have you been to My Cousin Vinny's sandwich shop yet to get the chicken cutlet sandwich?
I have. I did that in one of the chicken parm review videos. Dude. It was phenomenal.
Oh, my God. Diz, you had them yet, My Cousin Vinny's?
No.
Dude, their chicken, I had never had a chicken cutlet sandwich before, and they were just on Guy Fieri's Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives last week. Phenomenal. Like a spicy vodka sauce with a chicken cutlet, mozzarella, ricotta. Dude, one of the best sandwiches you'll ever have in your life.
I think I saw Ian Beckles shared that.
Oh, yeah?
With
the Diners, Drive-In, and Dives?
Yeah.
They're great guys, too. Good afternoon. Welcome to Senning Show. We've got Just Call Mo and Dizzy. Who are you?
Chris, what's up, man?
Hey, Chris. How you doing, bud?
Good, man. So I don't know if this is any helpful insight at all, but I do have a medical card for, herbal essences. And
I love that people dance around it on the radio.
Yeah.
Like, you could say pot, weed, like people are always like,
whatever,
I've got the 420 with the sticky. It's like, just say we're all adults here. Paranoid of what? The FBI, like putting you on a watch list because you said weed on the radio?
Honestly, my employer.
Okay, much better. I get it. He'll never figure out what you meant by herbal essences. He'll definitely think you meant the shampoo that causes women to orgasm in the shower, for sure.
That's true. That's such a disguise that they would never figure that out. What I was going to say is, like, I asked my doctor about it, and he said that there's like a workaround where they can like pause your membership for like a month, where you get your concealed carry, and then they just turn it back on like a month later. So like you can. I guess there's a workaround, because that was one of the questions that I had for him, like right when I signed up, was that. And he was like, yeah, no, there's ways we can work around that. And he was like, we can just kind of pause it and figure it out, and, we'll get back to it. So I don't know if that's legit. I don't know if that's legal, but I know that that's what he told me.
All right. Does that sound like mumbo jumbo to you, Just Call Mo, or does that sound legit?
Well, I think they're probably trying to get around the application process, because lying on a federal application, even if you don't know it's a federal application, or you don't know it's a federal application, or you don't necessarily know you're lying, is still illegal and can be a federal crime. There's a whole study about that in law school. So I think what they're trying to do there is basically say, now you don't have to lie, because we're going to pull back your card for a month or so you can go apply, and you can tell the truth when you apply. And so they're trying to kind of create a workaround there. I'm trying to get a status on the case law, because there was a case in the 11th Circuit that sort of challenged your Second Amendment versus your Florida medical marijuana card. It was still ongoing last I checked. I'm trying to get an update on where it is right now to get you a final answer on the current status of it, at least.
Great call, man. Thank you so much, Chris. Appreciate you, dude.
Yeah, man. See you.
800-771-1025. Good afternoon, Senning Show. Who are you?
Mike.
Hi, Mike.
I don't know if you guys are just doing marijuana calls, but
no, man, you got a legal issue. We'll definitely address any legal issue. Just Call Mo is a jack of all trades.
So if you've been arrested for an alleged DUI and on a hardship license, are you allowed to carry a gun, or is that a violation of future probation? Or
violation of future probation sounds pretty scary.
Well, I'm assuming that you're probably out on some sort of bond or bail at that time. So the only reason it would be not allowed is if it's a condition of your release, meaning you're not allowed to have firearms, which sometimes it could be, but oftentimes it may not be. So that would be the only prohibition that I can think of there.
So that would be a question for the bail bonds or the lawyer?
Either one would be a good place to start. You could also probably look right at the order. Your bail order should say what the conditions of release are.
Good luck, dude.
All right.
Yeah, typically it's going to be no consumption of alcohol, no new crimes, things like that.
Oh, man. Let me live my life. 800-771-1025. Just call Mo. Be right back with us. We will give out a pair of tickets to the Mo Comedy Jam in this next segment. So you think it should be you, by all means, 800-771-1025. I also want to get to an influencer who was driving around, got into an accident with his kid. Something he was doing while driving led to enhanced charges. We'll tell you what it is and why you should watch out for it next.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone.
It is hot all over.
It's so hot in Florida. The sun just texted, my bad.
Like microwave lasagna hot.
102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire America's largest injury law firm for your case? There's lots of reasons. Just like there's a reason millions of people called us last year in their time of need. When it comes to fighting for justice and compensation, millions of people across the country trust us to go to battle for them. We became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason. There's only one Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
If your heating or cooling system is on the fritz, call me, Bob from Badger Bob Services. We've got over 100 technicians on the road ready to help. From toilet and dishwasher issues, tripping breakers, and even washer and dryer repair, Badger Bob's does it all. Proudly serving Tampa and the Sun Coast. Go to badgerbobs.com and give us a call. Badger Bob's. Funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are.
BadgerBobs.com. License CAC 11597, CFC 1428238, and EC 1300924.
Ow, brothers and sisters. It is I, Pastor Dizzy, and I'm here to tell you about Kava Social Club. You see, Kava Social Club has freshly brewed drinks daily. That's all right, daily. Daily fresh brewed drinks. Kratom, Kava, THC infused drinks whenever you want. 24/7. I said 24/7. One more time in the back for the 24/7. So just as much as you praise, you can be enjoying the life. I said the life at the Kava Social Club. Look them up on the interweb at the Kava Social Club.com. Praising the almighty name of the Kava Social Club. Hoorah, baby!
Thinking about buying a diamond? A natural, precious, rare, dazzling diamond? Right now is your best opportunity ever.
We haven't seen diamond prices at this level in over 40 years.
That's Brian Stamey at International Diamond Center.
It blows my mind what you can get today, not only in size, but in high colors, high clarities. These are prices that we haven't seen in decades.
These are natural diamonds, formed at the center of the earth billions of years ago. They're the real deal. And right now, IDC has a multi-million-dollar selection. All sizes, all shapes, straight from the world's best cutters.
Our diamonds are ethically sourced. They're cut by the best cutters in the world. No middleman, direct to you at the best price.
Not just the best price in years, the best price in nearly half a century.
You will be amazed at the values that you can get. You will be amazed how far we can stretch your budget.
Don't miss this historical opportunity.
There has never been a better time in history to buy a natural diamond than today.
International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
Most families get their financial advice in pieces. A financial advisor here, a CPA there, an estate attorney somewhere else. Everyone means well, but nobody's talking to each other, and those gaps can work against you. Trajan Wealth's family office brings wealth management, tax strategy, and estate planning together. Not as separate conversations, but as one coordinated system built around your life, your goals, and the people who matter most. Ours is a true family office, not one that refers you out because it's convenient. This kind of dedicated collaboration used to require a 7-figure net worth. But here's the game changer. Trajan kicked that door open. Trajan advisors are fiduciaries, always obligated, always honored to act in your best interest. Unlock your Trajan family office at TrajanWealth.com or call 1-855-TRAJAN-1. That's 1-855-TRAJAN-1. 1. Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax.
Think selling your home is stressful? Try picking the wrong agent. Choose right the first time. Call Jeff Borum of Team Borum with eXp Realty and see how his cutting-edge marketing can get you the most money for your home. Call Jeff at 813-344-4287 or go online at jeffborum.com. That's jeffborum.com and start packing.
Are you having trouble hearing? Hearing loss can devastate the quality of your life. Now, there's an affordable fix for you or your loved one. Rated the best hearing aids of 2026 by Forbes Health, Audion Hearing has the highest quality hearing aids at the lowest prices, starting at just $98 a pair.
I actually like them better than my old $5,000 hearing aids.
I could not believe how my hearing and life changed.
Join over 1 million happy customers by going to audionhearing.com. That's AUDIEN hearing.com.
In the military, the mission was clear. You knew what to do. Now, the mission has changed. Stepping into civilian life isn't about finding a job. It's finding your purpose.
I wanted a career that would leverage the skills and discipline I gained in the military. IT just felt right.
My Computer Career offers class schedules that fit into your life and skills in high demand. Put your VA benefits to work. Visit mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to jumpstart your IT career today. An elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
The summer is heating up, and so are the shows at the Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater. Catch John Mellencamp Monday, August 3rd. The return of the Carnival of Sins, Motley Crue, Saturday, August 15th. Avenged Sevenfold and Good Charlotte on August 18th, and more. The Bone has your tickets. More chances to win at theboneonline.com.
At Fair & Farah, you have our full attention. Your case is made to order. Call us.
Tampa. Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to Senning Show with your host, John Senning.
Just like the hearse, you tired of getting again. We are so far from you.
I'm not going through hard times. I just felt like listening to My Chemical Romance. Okay, Jesus, don't judge me. Welcome back to Senning Show. Drew Garabo filling in until Tuesday when John will triumphantly return. I'm happy to say I spoke with John by text this morning. He and Danielle continue to lean on each other, heal, grieve, process the loss of John's longtime best friend, Brody. And he'll be back with us soon. I was able to feed Roman this afternoon, a very loving cat. Dizzy is back.
Yay.
Great to see you. And Just Call Mo is in the house. JustCallMo.com if you're injured on the go. And the Mo Comedy Jam is next Saturday. Go to MoComedyJam.com and snag one of the 6 remaining tickets. We will give away a pair during this segment, and then we're done. No more tickets. If you missed out, you missed out. Hello, young lady. Welcome to Senning Show. What was your name again?
Alicia.
Hi, Alicia.
Hi, I have a question when
Yes,
it comes to medical marijuana, having your card and being on medical marijuana. How does that play in with the HIPAA guidelines, as in it's personal information? So when, I guess, at a job, does that make sense?
We'll
fill in the blanks a little bit.
I think I can fill in the blanks. So you're saying, can they ask you if you have a medical marijuana card? Is that basically what you're saying? So, so theoretically, you could argue that it's protected by HIPAA. It's your personal, private medical information. That being said, they also have a right to drug test you. So they could then drug test you, and your defense to the drug test would be that you have a medical marijuana card. Now, that being said, even if you have that card, for certain jobs, if you're a driver and things like that, that could be problematic, not only for insurance purposes, but as we kind of talked about before, you can't be impaired while you're operating a vehicle, so that can complicate things. So theoretically speaking, you could argue that it's HIPAA protected and you don't have to disclose that, but of course then they could drug test you and possibly terminate you if they found marijuana in your system, which then your defense to that would be the card.
Does that make sense to you, young lady?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, we went through it here, actually, because we were a drug-free workplace. I think we still might be, but someone who was here before came back, and he was a card holder. So when he went to go take his pre-employment drug screen, he failed it, but then produced his card, And they said and it changed our policy. Now, if you now I still don't know if you get like injured at work and you have to take workman's comp and then they drug test you. Do you know anything about that, Mo? And thank you, Alicia. Do you know anything about that where like if you're injured on the job, not on the go, and then they drug test you and you test positive for marijuana, but you have your medical card, can they still fire you? Well, I mean, it's Florida. They can fire you for any reason.
Yeah, I mean, they could find any reason to fire you. But under that scenario, assuming that, you weren't impaired while on the job, which, again, is a tough argument because it shows up in your system for a certain amount of time. It's hard to show when you were actually, quote unquote, impaired and when you weren't. But theoretically speaking, if you're not impaired on the job, then they shouldn't be able to terminate you just for that. Especially if you have, as long as you have the medical card. If you don't, then they certainly can terminate you.
What about parental rights? I know that it used to be if you were found with cannabis in your home, they could friggin' take your kids and arrest you. Now with the medical card, I guess that probably protects parents if something should happen on the road and they've got cannabis in their car, but they've also got their card. Will that protect them from DCF?
So typically it does, as long as they're not smoking in front of the child or subjecting the child to that exposure in any way. Even before medical got passed, I saw a lot of judges kind of pushing back against that, saying, hey, as long as you're not doing it around the kid, I know it's illegal, but a lot of them thought, hey, drinking is worse than smoking marijuana. Mm-hmm. So as long as as long as you're not drunk in front of the kid, as long as you're not high in front of the kid, I don't care. Now, of course, with Florida having medical marijuana, same thing kind of applies. Don't be impaired where if something happens with your kid, you can't drive them to the hospital. Don't be smoking it in front of them, in front of their face, things like that. Don't be hotboxing the car with them in it. Maybe let's use some common sense here. But as long as, all that's kind of checked, then you're usually good.
Gotcha. Hey, welcome to Senning Show. My name is Drew. We've got Just Call Mo and Dizzy. What's up?
What's up, Drew?
Hi.
Got a question for Mo. How about ingesting kratom holding a CDL?
Ooh, the gas station heroin, yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess technically they're selling that legally, right?
Yeah.
What is in kratom? I don't even know.
Me either.
I don't think they know.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't think anyone knows.
No.
But I know the CDL, I believe it's a 7-screen panel. I don't know. I just don't want to.
I mean, if you have a CDL and you're trying to protect it, I would probably advise against that. Because obviously, you, like we said, you don't really know what's in it, and if something pops up positive, you're going to be screwed. So, I would steer clear of it. Obviously, there's no medical kratom card at this point in time that I'm aware of. So,
I got my medical ayahuasca card. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate the question. Good afternoon. Welcome to Senning Show. Just call Mo in the house. Hello.
Hello. Hey, my name's Pete.
Hi.
Hey, a medical marijuana card. Okay.
A lot of weed questions.
Another weed question. I've got a card, but my wife works for the airline, and they are part of the FAA, the Federal Aviation.
Yeah, we know what FAA stands for. Hello.
We tried.
Oh, I'll give you 5 seconds. 4, 3. Oh, 2.
That's me.
All right, try and call back. Hello there. It's Senning Show. How may I help you?
Hey, Drew, it's Jeff. I was just calling. I was interested in the tickets.
Why, Jeff, should you get the final pair of tickets to the Mo Comedy Jam? Why?
Well, I would love to see your 5 minutes because I think it's going to be awesome. I know you've been working really hard for it, and I haven't been to a comedy show in Tampa yet. I did go and watch an open night mic in my first trip to Key West last weekend, and since I've been down here from New York for the past 8 years, I just have not seen comedy in Tampa, and I need to start going out to see it.
Well, you still won't if you go to the Mo Comedy Jam. Just having some fun. What was the Key West open mic night? I bet that was flamboyant and festive. Yeah.
It was interesting. It was okay. They had a heckler that came up at first, and he kind of they put him on first because he came in trying to be like a dick and just overzealous. So he's like, all right, I'm going to put you on first, and. He didn't even tell a joke, but the rest of the guys, it looks like there was a good handful of regulars there that they seemed to be working pretty hard at their art, and it was fun.
You sound like a nice guy. You sound like a real nice guy. All right, hold on for me. If we don't get anything better, then you get the tickets. Hello there. Welcome to Senning Show. Who are you?
Hi, my name is Mindy.
Hello, Mindy. Pleasure to speak with you today.
Hi, I have been in and out of the car because of other commitments, but I just wanted to call, and I actually wanted to ask Mo and you, and when I got in the car, it was 1 o'clock, and JP was on,
He's
and I
still
was
here.
like, this is all out of love.
Uh-oh.
It's all out of love. Like, Mo, are you there? Like, you're a busy guy. Are you there? This is all for support of John and his show. And Drew, it reminds me of when you were out and what we all felt.
Ma'am, if I can just get you to cut to the chase and just ask you what the hell you're talking about, that'd be just super. I get the feeling there's a lovely sentiment in there somewhere, but you're confusing
all right, so
me with all
John
this
is
mumbo jumbo.
out,
No, we know
and
that. That's why we're here.
Yeah, and we're all feeling the loss. And I'm just wanting to point out to everybody that this is why we listen, because we're invested, and there's something.
800-771-1025. Thank you, ma'am. That
Sounds
is
like a sweet lady.
Sound like a very well-intentioned young lady. Thank you so much. We're all here for the love and not the money at all. Hello there. Who are you?
This is Mark. Drew, how are you and Diz doing today?
We're doing great. Just call Mo's in the studio, too. Do you not care about him?
Hey, Mo, how are you? Hey, listen, you were talking about this comedy show. I didn't get a chance to get tickets yet, but my vacation starts the following Monday, and we're flying out to St. Louis. I thought if you had tickets to give away, it'd be a great way to start a vacation.
Sure would. Hey, congratulations, man. You got the tickets. Not the last guy. This guy who came down from New York and hasn't seen
much. Sorry, my dogs are going crazy.
Oh, your dogs are so happy for you. What kind of dogs you got?
Yeah. I've got a red heeler and a blue heeler.
Gotcha. Then I'll just ask you the simple question. Why are we here in this studio right now? Mindy just said it. Why are we here?
Why are we here?
Yeah, not metaphysically, but like, why are we all here today? Mindy just said it while you're on hold. You should have heard her.
I had a lot of dogs barking.
Hold on one second.
He was so close to those tickets, Drew.
He really was. I did everything I could to try to.
What about the other guy who didn't even say hi to Mo and then wanted tickets to his event?
Yeah, it was true. Yeah, the Just Call Whatever Comedy Jam.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hello there. Welcome to Senning Show. Who are you?
Robbie.
Hi.
Hi, Drew. Hi, Mo. Hi, Diz.
Hi.
How are y'all doing?
Good. What's up?
I was calling for the tickets, and it happens to be on my birthday. I'm a long-time listener, and I've been going through a lot. My father's really sick, and I really could use a good laugh.
Don't you think you should spend time with your dad, though? I mean, like, what happens if you're at the comedy jam and then something goes on with your pop? You'll feel guilty forever. Then you're going to blame us and you'll stop listening.
No, I need it, Drew.
You need it? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I need some time. I spend every day with my dad.
Oh, that's beautiful. All right, hang on one second. Now people are playing the guilt card.
know.
I knew this was going to happen. Hello there. Welcome to Senning Show. We've got Just Call Mo and Dizzy in the house. Who are you?
This is Jesse from
Hi, Jesse.
Northport.
What's up, Northport's Jesse?
Hey, guys. So I know the answer to your question.
What is it?
You're all there today because Mr. John has lost his soulmate.
Thank you. 800-771. All you had to do is say love. Hello there. Who are you? Hello. This is going exactly.
I'm loving this right now.
1,000% as I thought it would. Like 1,000%. Hello. Who are you? Hello. 1025 The Bone. Just Call Mo's here. Thank you. Hello there. It's Senning Show. Who might you be?
This is Jim. I just wanted to let you know that as soon as Drew Carabo comes on.
Carabo? It's Garabo.
You really got to him. I love when that happens. They yell at their phone radio.
Yeah, lately people have been just turning on a dime. Like the call's been going one way, and then as soon as things get spicy, they just explode like that guy. I want to let you know when Drew Carabo comes on. Well, good thing there's no Drew Carabo at this radio station. Hello there, Drew Carabo, here in for Senning. Who are you? Awesome phone connection.
Is ignoring us.
There?
Hello?
Hello?
Hi. Did you think you had a decent phone? Just out of curiosity, you thought you had a good phone connection when it was ringing?
No, it's just the rainy weather.
Oh, I got you. Gotcha. You said the rainy weather is affecting your call and no one else's. Understood. What can we do for you?
I would like to see get the tickets to the comedy show.
Yeah, I would love to help you, but I just can't hear you. Hello there. It's Senning Show. Drew Garabo here. Carabo, sorry.
Hey, this is Kevin. I've been listening to you guys for a little while.
Thank you, Kevin.
You're asking why we're all here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all here for these nuts, man.
I don't think that's going to get you the tickets. I was moderately amused by that. So, Mo, there was an influencer who was driving his vehicle, and he was scrolling through his Amazon app, scrolling through et cetera, and then got into an accident and killed his kid. So there are now enhanced penalties. Can you just speak on the uptick you must see of vehicle accidents, of people who are so irresponsible that they're operating their mobile device while they are driving?
I mean, it's probably one of the most common causes of car accidents every single day, and most of them, fortunately, do not have such a tragic end to them, but still, fender bender. I mean, people are just glued to their phones. That's the bottom line. Whether you're playing with your phone, you're playing with the giant screens in your car now, you're reading text messages. I mean, I know we see these billboards like it can wait all the time, and maybe it sounds a little bit cliche, but 20 years ago, we didn't care what was going on, and we were actually paid attention, and but it happens every single day. I mean, people are on their phones, they're not paying attention, they run a red light, and their lives are changed forever. I mean, some really serious injuries. In this case, I'm sure this guy's going to regret this for the rest of his life. I mean, it's just a horrible, horrible situation.
Have they gotten so good at the forensic analysis now they can tell exactly what you were doing at the moment of impact?
It's pretty good. I mean, it really is pretty good because, the cars have computers in them, so we can see exactly what time the impact occurred, and then we can cross-reference that with the phone data, which obviously there's a ton of data in your phone, and we can basically see what you're doing exactly when the accident occurred. So there's really no hiding anymore.
Got you. And you, I imagine, frequently go up against the corporate attorneys of insurance companies who have the power and the data to hold these things up. And you're fighting for the common man. Is it a fair fight, or do you feel like sometimes they've got all the money in the world and they can kind of hold you up in court?
Well, the jury's the great equalizer. So, ultimately, their game is to delay things as much as possible a lot of times. And I'm not trying to badmouth defense attorneys. I have a lot of good friends who are defense attorneys, but that is their job, is to, pay as little as possible, delay the claim so they can kick it to next year's books or the next year's books, that type of thing. Now, fortunately, while they do have a lot of money, we have experts and everything else as well, and we can go into court and put on our case. And at the end of the day, insurance companies are all about risk. And when it comes to a jury, you never know what's going to happen. And that's why I say they're the great equalizer, because no matter how much money you have, when you have to face a panel of your peers and have them make a decision, you don't know what's going to happen. And so if you're in the wrong, the jury very well might punish you for being in the wrong and might punish you severely. So, ultimately, I love the court system because when you get your day in court, there's nothing like it, frankly. It can be scary if it's your first time there, if you're the litigant. But for us, it's a lot of fun because, it really is just such a piece of Americana, such a piece of our justice system. And like I said, it really is the great equalizer when you have a $1 billion corporation and the little guy who was just out there trying to drive to work and got T-boned by some truck, and now his life's changed forever, and they're trying to blame him, and you can go in front of a jury and the jury holds them accountable. I mean, that's a great feeling.
Yeah, having served on a jury myself, I have to say people don't realize not the obligation, but the opportunity that you have to participate in a time-honored tradition of justice. And it's difficult to divorce your feelings, emotion, biases, etc., but your job is spelled out for you. The letter of the law is what you have to adhere to. And sometimes it sucks. You look at a kid on the defense stand and you go, oh, man, I feel so bad that this kid didn't heed the 10 warnings from the cop to just go home. I loved it. And I encourage anyone and everyone, if you get that jury summons, do it with enthusiasm and really relish the opportunity to take part in our great justice system. It's awesome, man. Attorneys like Just Call Mo depend on you for your advocacy and service.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to be on a jury. No one will ever pick me. I'd love to do it.
I would think lawyers would make great jurors. Hello there. It is Senning Show with Just Call Mo. Who are you?
Julie?
Hi, Julie. What's up?
I was calling about the tickets.
Yes, ma'am. Why should you get them and not that nice gentleman with the dogs?
Well, I'm a middle school counselor about to go back to work and could use a fun night out.
Okay, I mean, that's a pretty damn good reason, right?
Have you
there.
seen a cat named Mo perform before?
Ooh.
I have not, but my husband's been talking about it a lot lately, too, so I thought this was a great opportunity.
Okay. Who would you say are your favorite comics? Like the people who make you laugh. Who might they be?
You, of course.
Okay.
No.
Flattery.
Nice pandering.
That is
joking.
great pandering. I love that kind of stuff.
No. I don't know that I have, like, a specific great comic that I love, but I like some slapstick comedy, like Kevin Hart and stuff like that.
Kevin Hart does slapstick comedy. I didn't know he's up there like doing
Well,
pratfalls and whatnot.
Have you seen Soul Plane with Kevin Hart?
Oh, that's a fine one.
No?
I guess that's
I'm sorry I didn't hear that.
All right. Yes. Just hold, please. We just cannot get someone who is head and shoulders above everyone else. Hello there. Welcome to Senning Show. We've only got 2 single seats left for sale. These 2 tickets to give away, and then boom, we are officially sold out for the Mo Comedy Jam, which is next Saturday. Who are you?
My name is Randy. Just had a question for the lawyer.
The lawyer. Yes,
Mr. Lawyer here.
That's Just Call Mo. JustCallMo.com if you're injured on the go. Go ahead, Randy.
Well, it's about my license. It's lifetime revoked.
Oh.
Is there any way of getting a hardship?
Oh, can I ask what it's revoked for?
Yeah, what'd you do? Or what didn't you do?
DUI.
Oh, how many of them?
I'm on 4.
Damn, dude. What the hell?
Yeah, take the bus, dog.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's been a span of a time, but nobody injured, nobody, just me.
That's good, I guess. So does he have a chance of getting a hardship, Just Call Mo?
How long ago was the last DUI, if you don't mind me asking?
Yesterday.
2 years.
Oh, okay. 2 years. And before that, was the last one within 5 or 10 years?
Yep.
Okay, so, I mean... So typically, in order to kind of even be considered for a license, it's going to have to be 5 years from the most recent DUI.
Okay.
And then, you have to have basically a clean record, can't be in any trouble. And then you may be able to petition the court. It's still tough, but it is theoretically possible. Let me put it that way.
Let me ask you a question, sir. And you can feel free to tell me to shove it. After you got your first and your second... How come something didn't click in you and go, I probably shouldn't drive while inebriated any longer? It's not my strong suit.
Very young age, very young and dumb, pretty much.
Okay.
So, yeah, I've been driving since I was 13.
Oh.
So.
All right. Okay, well, good luck to you, sir. I'd say the best way not to have to get a hardship license is to not drive drunk.
That's true. I mean, one of my favorite things was I used to have people who would, they'd be charged with a DUI, they'd have their court date, and they would clearly not have a driver's license and drive to court, and the police would just be waiting for them to drive out of the parking garage.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah, all the time. Happened all the time.
License revoked for a DUI, and they drive to court.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome.
They're never going to catch me. Yeah. That is, man.
They're like, well, I got to make it to court.
How am I going to get here? Would you rather me not show up? You're probably better off getting a contempt of court charge.
Pretty much. Okay. Well, I've been driving since.
Hello.
I love hearing us.
Hey.
Me too. It's a good show. Hi.
Drew, Diz, and Mo. What's going on, guys?
Yes, sir. That's us. Hi. Doing great. What's up?
Beautiful. Just calling about them tickets, brother.
Yeah, no, we're good. I'm going to give them to the first guy, I think.
No, we're good.
Hello. Who are you?
Hey, this is Christina.
Hi, Christina. What's up? Were you the lady?
So about the tickets?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry?
No, go ahead.
Am I the lady who what?
Nothing. Are you the lady who's calling for the tickets that I'm talking to right now?
I am. And the reason why you should come to me is so that you don't have to do this anymore. We don't have to scare this anymore. But listen, and also because I didn't win the mega.
The what?
No, this is a D's Nuts Show.
It's a D's Nuts joke, isn't it?
I'm sorry?
You said you didn't win the what?
The mega.
Oh, the
none
mega.
None of these nuts jokes.
Oh, okay.
No.
We thought you like mega face while putting these nuts on your chin or okay.
Come on.
All right, let's take a vote in this room. It's either Mega Lady or the first dude with the dogs. Doggy Dude or Mega Lady?
Mega Lady.
You like
Mega.
You like Mega Lady? Just call Mo. It's your comedy jam.
I'll go with Diz.
Yeah. The Mega Lady?
Yeah, we'll go with Mega Lady.
Sorry, Dog Boy. I was rooting for you. I know, though. But
everybody's here for love.
We are here for love. That is correct, sir.
Oh, man, no, I feel like I should have picked him.
All right, hold on one second.
Yeah, man, I want to go. I've been waiting on hold forever, and my dogs went crazy when you asked that question.
Ask him another question, Drew.
I don't have any more questions.
Oh, sorry, man. We tried.
Hey, Drew, I was the one who gave you the Beastie Boys T-shirt.
Oh, he did give me a nice Beastie Boys T-shirt.
We'll give him another one. You can go to the next comedy jam.
I mean, we're really doing you a favor.
If he's going to be there, I'll bring him another shirt.
No, that's okay.
Well, you won't be there, so unfortunately.
Oh, man, Diz.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to have you two debate.
I like that.
Maga Lady, you go first. Why should we give you the tickets instead of Dog Man?
Well, you know what we can do? Dog Man and I can go together, and then there's no problem.
Are you open to that, Dog Man?
I would go with her. Yeah, that sounds great.
Oh,
let's do it.
Are you both perfect? Are you both single?
Yes.
I'm single.
Oh my God! Oh my
I'm
God!
single.
Oh my God!
Let's do it.
We have just made a love connection.
Yes.
So then,
I don't know about that, but okay, we'll see.
I mean, maybe a like connection, or maybe
why are we here?
Yes.
We're here
I'm
for
open
love.
for a good time either way.
Thank you, Mo, and thank you, Jeff.
Yes,
we
you
are.
too.
We're all here for love. I'm telling you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get each of your names. I'm going to put one ticket under each of your names. You show up. You're going to be sitting next to each other. You enjoy some of the delicious food and beverage that Side Splitters has to offer. They've got Noshman's fish dip, the best fish dip on the planet. Mm-hmm. So I'll put each of you on hold. I'm going to get your info. You'll each get one ticket, and then boom, you're both going. Nobody loses. You're both going to Side Splitters for the Mo Comedy Jam.
That's the best scenario I think possible.
Oh, this worked out great.
Absolutely.
All right, young lady.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hang on one second. Jeff, hang on, buddy, and we'll be right with you. Well, damn.
That worked out perfectly.
That's
really
it. Things never work out like that. God, imagine they end up getting married and they name their kid J.J. Curry Jr.
Oh, I like that.
Thank you. I think his real name's Jaquavius. Just call Mo. Thank you, my good man.
Thank you.
Go to justcallmo.com if you are injured on the go. Just Call Mo Accident and Injury Attorneys. He is a gentleman, a scholar. He believes in the power of radio. You do believe in the power of radio?
I do.
Okay, good. He believes in the power of radio. He's an awesome guy. And he, of course, is funding the Just Call Mo Comedy Jam, for which there are now officially 2 single seats available. And then that is it. We are completely sold out. Sorry. Too bad. So sad. Thank you, Just Call Mo. The juice is loose. She will join Dizzy and I next as we go over some news stories, including, if you are not following the turbulent saga of Baker Mayfield and his contracts, I will just say this. It's getting ugly. And we'll talk about it next. Thank you, Just Call Mo. JustCallMo.com. Bye.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
My name is Chad. Thank you for calling Bank of...
Hey, it's me, Sarah. We need to talk. I'm breaking up with you.
What? Why?
Your fees are sky high, your customer service is abysmal, and I found someone better that will treat me right.
Better than a bank? Who?
Achieva Credit Union. They have great rates, low fees, personal service, and they care. And honestly, you just don't.
Wait, Sarah, we can work this out.
Sorry. Become a member today at AchievaCU.com or stop by a local branch. Achieva is federally insured by the NCUA.
Some people are all talk, but conservative farmer Wilton Simpson gets the job done. That's why 61 Florida sheriffs, 24 former Cattlemen Association presidents, and Governor Ron DeSantis all agree. We need Republican Wilton Simpson for Commissioner of Agriculture. They endorse him because Wilton's done the job before. Safeguarding our food supply, he got it done. Conservative Wilton Simpson banned hostile nations, including China, from buying Florida farmland. Standing with our farmers and against overdevelopment, he got it done. Conservative Wilton Simpson increased farmland preservation by 243%. Expanding Florida's wildlife corridors, he got it done. Conservative Wilton Simpson created the Florida Wildlife Corridor Program and conserved 18 million acres of Florida land, including thousands of acres of working farmland. Wilton Simpson is a conservative workhorse who gets the job done. A proven conservative farmer endorsed by Ron DeSantis. Wilton Simpson for Commissioner of Agriculture.
Paid for by Wilton Simpson, Republican, for Florida Commissioner of Agriculture.
Hey, it's Mike Calty here to tell you about my friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. Their inventory showdown event is on. Over 500 new Chevys must go. Shop their best offers of summer. And have you heard trade-in values are up? Trade in now for a lower payment. Now's the time to lock it in. These one-time savings. Visit stingraychevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
Hey, it's JP. Look, I don't need to be an attorney to tell you distracted driving is bad. Tampa attorney Mo DeWitt sees the aftermath every day. It's awful. Do me a favor. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, and keep it right here on the bone. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Just call Mo.com.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Electricians. What do Tampa Bay homeowners really expect from an electrical contractor? Licensed electricians? Fast response times? Transparent pricing? Strong reviews? CMG Tampa surveyed hundreds of local homeowners to uncover exactly what drives trust and influences decisions when hiring electrical service providers. Want a free breakdown of the findings? Email research at theboneonline.com today.
This hour of Real Raw Radio is sponsored by Achieva Credit Union. Banking for good. 1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. It's time for John's Choice with your host, John Senning.
She's singing, ooh, baby, ooh, say ooh. And the days go by like a strand in the wind, in the web that is blown. I begin again. Say to my friend, baby, nothing else matters.
I played this because I noticed that my good friend Joanne over there strolled up in here as if she had parked her broomstick outside, looking all Stevie Nicks like in that witchy attire. What's happening, Joj?
Thank you, baby. I'm back.
Great to have you back. I've enjoyed spending time with you this week on the air. You've been phenomenal.
It's been fun. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you've been awesome. All right. I know we're not a sports radio station, and I'm 1,000% fine with that. I can't imagine having to talk about sports every day. Although if that's what it took to stay in radio, don't get me wrong, I'd do it.
Oh, God. Sorry. Before we continue, congratulations to you.
What'd I do?
I was going to sing, but I can't. You rang the bell.
I did.
You rang the freaking bell.
Thank you.
For a second time, and maybe that be the last time you ever ring a freaking bell.
It was a third, but really the second meaningful time. They made me ring the bell the first time I went through high-dose chemo at Moffitt, but I knew I was coming back in a month to do the same thing, but they're like, you got to ring the bell. I'm like, ding, ding, ding.
Okay. May the third time be the charm time.
Thanks, Joj.
Very proud of you.
Thank you. It's just an amazing day. But this is an isn't about me. This is about Senning Show, damn it. 800.
He would want me to say that to you.
He wouldn't.
He would.
He would be furious. 800-771-1025. The Baker Mayfield contract situation went from bad to worse.
Oh, yeah.
Baker Mayfield told the Buccaneers management that if they could not work out a deal before training camp, he was not going to talk to them until after the season was over.
Correct.
I see both sides of this, and that's very rare for me. I can only usually see one side, and that's my side. But in this case, I don't even know what the right thing to do is. Let me spell it out for you.
Okay.
From Baker's perspective, he's done enough to warrant a long-term deal. He's got probably one big contract left in him as an NFL quarterback, and this is his opportunity. He feels like when Tom Brady left, there easily could have been a lag, but instead, he helped the Buccaneers get back to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
He's a dog.
Mm-hmm.
He will fight when he's out there on the field. He will put his own body at risk. But the same things that make him an asset make him a liability, because sometimes he gets a little bit reckless, throwing careless interceptions and costing us games, costing himself injuries, etc. From the Bucs' perspective, you've got the guy, I think he's making $30 to $40 million this year and in his last year of his contract, and then they can franchise tag him, which means remove him from the free agent market and give him one more year, and the franchise tag, I believe, is going to be like $45-50 million for next year. So from the Bucs' perspective, why am I going to pay a guy and give him 3 more years when I can make him prove himself to me this year before? So I get why Baker's angry. You've not seen a Baker like this since he joined the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'll play to you the interview, just a little clip from it. It's national news now,
yeah,
and it's somewhat embarrassing for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers organization.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I've told you guys I've been pretty upfront and honest about my feelings about Tampa. It being home for now our family, we're raising kids here. We love it here. I wanted the deal done and set the deadline and told them it was going to be all ball after that, and I did mean that. And I don't know if they thought I was just going to take some of the offers that they gave, but I'm at the point of my career and understanding what I've brought to this franchise. One, I'm very, very thankful for the chance they gave me. Do not get me wrong on that. But I've also I really know what I've brought to this franchise, leadership-wise, and even play-wise. It's been some of the best years of my career, and I think it's only going to trend upwards, just being comfortable and feeling that. So disappointing in that regard to not have, to feel disrespected a little bit. And that's really the disappointing part, to feel undervalued after, thinking you've earned it. This is not a poor me thing. There's a lot of other people that have it way worse off, but I can sit here and look at other quarterbacks and peers and evaluate myself based on that and put myself in certain categories that I deserve to be compensated for that. And I think I'm a franchise quarterback. I've been told I'm a franchise quarterback. It's been said publicly from ownership down here. And so to not have a deal done is very disappointing. But I said the deadline was a deadline, and I addressed the team to let them know I meant that. It's all ball. I'm with these guys. I think all the guys that have been here know exactly who I am. The guys that are new here, I wanted to address that because they might have had a notion prior to coming here about who I am as a person. But it's all team. It's all about winning here now and what we're going to do. And, hopefully Vita gets his back fixed and gets his deal done. I mean, he's the second longest tenured Buck behind CG, and Vita deserves that. He's the anchor of our defense, and so I hope they take care of him. It's disappointing to say the least, but it's all ball here, and I know I'm going to have a good year. I know this team, the things that we went through last year put us in a good spot for this year. Depth-wise, a lot of guys being thrown to the fire to be able to grow and learn fast. And it didn't go the way we wanted, but it's a new season, and it's going to help us in the long run this year. Added some new pieces, and so I'm excited about it. It's all ball from here. After today, I'll answer a few more questions about the contract, but after today, I'm not answering anymore because I'm not negotiating anymore.
Period.
Yeah. I love the guy. He is an absolute dog, but he has won exactly one playoff game, and that was a wild card game back in 2023 with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, but are we blaming him for, like, not winning more playoff games when we have such a crap coach at the helm?
Nope, not blaming solely him. But I think great quarterbacks can overcome things like that. But
do you think that he's won more games clutching it for us than he has blowing it for us?
Ooh, that's a great question. Yes, I think he has won more games because of his swashbuckling attitude than he's lost. But last year, he lost a bunch of them. And
he was hurt. We had a very hurt team last year also. I mean, again, no excuse. A lot of teams and players are playing hurt, and I get that. I don't know how you have somebody who has stepped up and has taken over after the likes of a Tom Brady coming in and I don't know. I feel like I don't know what their agenda is. I don't know what the plan would be to risk it.
I think the plan is to make him prove himself this year, that he can win us some playoff games, that he can get a winning record in the worst division in all of the NFL. But Bowles is a terrible coach. Yeah. He lost Mike Evans to the San Francisco 49ers. We might lose Vita Vea as well. And Baker's on his, third offensive coordinator since he's been with the Bucs. So I don't know why the Glazer family is so enamored with Todd Bowles. I think Todd Bowles has proven that he is an awful coach of football, and he doesn't appear to be a great leader of men as well. But they kept him, and you got to dance with the one that brung you, I suppose. I would just like to – I see a lot of reactions both ways of pay Baker or let Baker play this season and prove it to us. I don't know what the right thing to do is, but I do know – that if your franchise quarterback is pissed off publicly at the organization, that doesn't play well in the national media. So if it was important enough for them to sign him, they would have signed him. Yeah.
Can he choose to walk away next, and be a free agent? Even if he plays amazingly as middle fingers, I knew that I could do this for you. I tried to tell you I could do this for you, and that wasn't good enough for you, and so now I'm going to take my talents somewhere else.
So that's a great question because he can't. If he finishes this year and goes, I'm out, they can franchise tag him, which means it takes him off the free agency market and force him to play 1 year at the franchise tag salary. But, you got somebody who already appears like he's got 1 foot out the door. Yeah. Why would you want to hold that guy hostage here in Tampa Bay?
Yeah. Okay.
Have either of you guys watch a quarterback show on Netflix?
No, I want to.
Oh, it was good.
You will fall in love with Baker. The guy is such a sweet man to his wife, to his kids. Great community guy. Yeah. He is, and he's just he embodies everything you want in a quarterback.
Yes.
But I don't know that his track record with Tampa Bay so far is enough to go, this is our guy for the next 3 years. 4 years, if he's been injured so far. And look, Baker didn't single-handedly lose us last season. No. It was a total team effort. Baker was a big part of it. Yeah. That's the one thing I'm learning through this quarterback show is that Baker got reckless with the football, turned some over, fumbles and interceptions. That contributed greatly to a couple of losses. Yeah. And when you look at last season and how awful the end of it went, unfortunately, that goes on Baker's shoulders. Yeah. So what do you think, Tampa Bay? 800-771-1025 is the number. Do you pay Baker to stay, or do you give him this year knowing that he's pissed as hell? I mean, I saw some highlights from today in camp. He is not a happy dude. Now, most of us, if you were paying us $30 million to play a game, we'd probably be happy, but we don't have that insane mentality that it takes, or the physical ability, to be an NFL quarterback. The very things that make him great also probably make him somewhat difficult to deal with. Yeah. And I guess Vita Vea was insulted by the offer that they gave him. Baker was insulted by the offer that they gave him initially. So here we are with this big mess, and He says he's not going to answer any more contract questions. That doesn't mean that the reporters aren't going to ask him those contract questions. How does it unfold?
I don't know.
Who else is out there? That's the thing.
No good quarterbacks right now.
None.
That we want to get. None and all. And I hate that we're trying to make him prove himself in a season. I hate to say it, might be one of our roughest ones in a while.
Yeah. Like last season was bad. This season.
We had a drop-off last season. That's what the bad part was.
Huge
From the
drop-off.
coaching aspect.
Yeah, correct. And seeing us lose those games to Carolina. Oh.
Yeah.
Hello there. Welcome to Senning Show. It's John's Joints. I'm Drew. There's JoJo. There's Dizzy. What's up?
Hey, what's up, Drew? How are you, man?
Hey, doing well. Thank you. What's your name?
My name's Neil.
Hi, Neil. Kneel down and put these notes on your mouth.
Hey, man, I just want to get on this topic about the Buccaneers. I get the whole Baker thing. I think he's a great quarterback.
Sure.
He does what it takes to, get the extra yard. But last season, I have to put the blame on our head coach and our defense more so than Baker.
Sure.
Absolutely.
No doubt. But you do admit that Baker made some reckless decisions with the football last year. Yeah.
I almost had to replace the TV last year because of stupid mistakes by Baker Mayfield.
Yeah. I love the passion. But, I think a guy like that, you take the bad along with the good because he plays with such passion. He puts it on for his city. The guy is, like we keep saying it, he is a dog. Yeah. You see him on that quarterback show mouthing off to defensive linemen.
Love it so much.
Love that guy. Yeah. I think he is a Buccaneer. Yeah. And so I feel like they should have paid him. But the numbers, we're running off emotion here. The numbers since he's been with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers don't exactly tell me this guy has earned a 3-year contract to the tune of $150 million,
No, I agree with you on that point. I mean, I think a 1-year franchise tag for $45 million or whatever it is will give him an opportunity to show him, hey, make me your franchise guy. Let me retire here and give me the money. I'll give you the game, and let's just move forward.
Love it. Thank you for the call, my man. Appreciate you a lot.
Yeah, hopefully it does light a fire under his ass.
I mean, there is definitely one lit right now.
Yeah.
If you watch that entire press conference, he feels disrespected as hell.
He should.
Yeah, I would too. In lighthearted news, they announced today the final house for the Universal Halloween Horror Nights, and it is an Ozzy house.
Oh.
They're in partnership with Ozzy Osbourne. And it's going to be, I think, 12 of his songs represented in the Ozzy house. I like this trend a lot. They did it with The Weeknd a couple of years ago. They had the Weeknd had his own house, which was neat. They've done it with Rob Zombie and Alice Cooper. And with Ozzy leaving us last year and his family agreeing to this licensing agreement, I think that's going to be one great house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's an exciting one.
Can I bring kids to that?
It's a great question.
Thank you.
I would say Everly would be best suited for Hallow Scream.
Okay.
Not quite as intense.
Yeah.
The crowds. It's not so much the houses themselves that I think would scare or traumatize her. It's the unruly people who get a little bit liquored up.
Okay.
That I think would probably be like you'd be clutching her. Like, cause Halloween Horror Nights, the crowds are insane.
Okay.
It is literally.
I've never been.
Oh,
I know that's terrible. I know. I've never been.
That's surprising.
That is surprising.
I know, because I love, with my witchy nature,
Yeah.
I love,
You've
Halloween.
never been to a Halloween Horror Nights.
No, I know.
We need to change that.
I know.
Get a sitter for the weekend. Get on out
I
there.
know. I'll have to drop her off.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Because oh my God, it's so much fun.
Yeah. I want to go. And then she loves Halloween. She loves being, like, she's not scared by things. She knows, it's just people in costumes or whatever. So she's fun with, has fun with it. But I didn't know the crowd.
It's huge.
Okay.
It is thick.
Yeah, that's too
have you been to a Hallow Scream?
Not in probably 20 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I would say you start with that. We give it a little entry level Hallow Scream.
Okay.
See how she handles that, because the crowds they're big, but they're not as big as Halloween Horror Nights.
Okay, done.
You think the Cleveland Browns fan? I'd love to hear from you. Do you think they regret letting Baker Mayfield go?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because
absolutely.
Look at their quarterback situation
Yes.
now. I
Yeah.
mean, they've got a mess mess. Deshaun Watson, the massage enthusiast. Shedeur Sanders, the overinflated ego underachiever. I think they still got Dylan Gabriel on their roster. That is a mess of a quarterback room. I think there are a lot of teams that wish they had a guy like Baker Mayfield, because when I look at the NFL, which I do frequently as a fantasy football enthusiast, I don't see, if I had a guy out there who I could go, oh, you could get this guy at that price, so who needs Baker? I just don't know that guy exists.
Yeah, I don't either. I haven't seen anything from anybody in particular that puts them over the edge.
The business of sport is just bad. He wants $50 million a year. Baker does.
I say give it to him.
Deserved.
I mean,
there's quarterbacks who make so much more that aren't as good as him.
That is true. Hello there. Welcome to Senning Show. It's John's Joints. Who are you?
Good day, all. I'm a former Cleveland Browns fan.
Oh, all right. Good. You'll be a good guy to weigh in. Were you a Browns fan when y'all had Baker Mayfield?
Yeah, I actually was a Browns fan. I can't say that I'm not still, but it's hard to be a Browns fan.
Sure.
But it was amazing to see how he came to Tampa and did what he did, and I thought it was fantastic. But, yes, completely miss him, and now we're stuck with, I don't know, whoever we got in the Cleveland organization.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Deshaun Watson this year, homie. Do you root for the Buccaneers now?
Yeah, I kind of have in the last 10 years, just due to the fact that it just made more sense, and they give me more hope.
All right, I got you. Yeah, Cleveland. Can you point to a highlight of your fandom of the Cleveland Browns? Like, what? I know you didn't win a Super Bowl or even probably make the playoffs. What was the highlight of you being a Browns fan?
I remember it was somewhere in the 80s. I was a child, and they were in the playoffs against Denver, and there was the fumble.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. The drive, right?
So I guess, yeah, it was Ernest Biner. Yeah, so it wasn't necessarily a highlight, but I remember it.
Sorry that happened to you. Thank you. Hello there. It's John's Joints on Senning Show. What's up?
Hey, Duke.
Hi.
So if the Bucs start like last year, 4-0, 5-0,
4-2,
and they lose 2 straight.
Yep.
At what point do you fire Bowles then, or do you just let him complete the season because you're already 7-8 games in?
It's a fine question. I know that the Glazers are not big on firing a coach in season. I know a lot of people thought that once the end of the season came around, they'd get rid of Bowles. Mm-hmm. I get the feeling he is on thin ice. So I think if you start 0-3, 0-4,
oh my God,
1-5, which could easily happen. I think the noise gets a little bit louder, but I think in order for them to get rid of Todd Bowles in season, you're looking at probably 2-8 or something extreme like that. If they play around 500, I think Todd Bowles finishes the season. Does that make sense?
Yeah, unfortunately.
It does. I don't know anybody clamoring to keep Todd Bowles, but the Buccaneers organization sure does seem to love him.
He just gets out-coached all the time, and it feels like he lost the locker room now. So it's like, why keep a coach like that? What's the benefit?
But then who goes? Then who steps up? Then who do we get?
Any assistant.
I don't care. Put a monkey in there for all I care. Anything would be better than that guy.
Okay,
right now.
okay.
Yeah. That guy's trash.
800-771-1025. Tom Cruise is a dude who is probably envied by many because of his acting ability, his fame, his fortune. Mm-hmm. When we come back, I'm going to tell you, yes, you out there, why you are wealthier than Tom Cruise could ever hope to be.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think.
It makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
In Hillsborough, a wrecked I-4 eastbound at Dr. King. Left lane blockage here. Crew on the scene. Stop and go all the way to 39th Street. Do expect congestion on your primary routes throughout the region due to slick roadways. We have a disabled vehicle I-4 westbound at Branch Forbes. Left lane taken up. Do expect congestion in Pinellas around the Trop. This is Eric with traffic.
I'm Ultima Morgan. Morgan & Morgan isn't just an injury firm. It's our family's life work. It's my husband, it's my sons, it's me. When we take a case, we see a family just like ours. $30 billion recovered is something I'm proud of. But what I'm really proud of are the families we stood beside. It's an honor to fight for you when you need our support the most. Morgan & Morgan, for the people and your family.
Injured? Dial Pound Law.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
Welcome to Huntington Bank. We're new here, but we've been around since 1866.
Wow, that's a long time.
Long enough to know that insightful bankers, great products, and customer service make a big difference. Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment.
Mike Halta here. Listen up. You want to kick off your weekend a little early? Head to Grillsmith this Thursday. $7 Tito's cocktails. Perfectly poured. Everything from dirty martinis to cosmopolitans. Trust me, this is the Thursday upgrade you didn't even know you needed. I'll see you at Grillsmith.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. Attention Tampa Bay roofing companies. CMG Tampa just completed an in-depth homeowner research study focused on roofing behaviors, buying habits, and decision-making. We discovered what homeowners trust most, what makes them choose one roofer over another, and what concerns stop them from moving forward. Want a free analysis of the results before your competitors get it? Email research at theboneonline.com today.
This is Greg Trzynski of the Original Mattress Factory. Reserve your bedroom for sleep only. No TV, work, or scrolling. This trains your brain to associate your bedroom with rest. For more sleep tips, visit originalmattress.com.
Have you looked in your jewelry box lately? You could be sitting on thousands of dollars in jewelry you no longer wear. But here's good news. International Diamond Center will buy it from you right now.
If you've got old gold or jewelry just sitting around, if you've got a diamond ring that you no longer have a use for, come into IDC. We'll evaluate it. We'll pay you top dollar. We'll pay you what the item is worth.
That's IDC's Brian Stamey.
People are amazed at the value of the jewelry that they bring to us and the size of the checks that they walk out of IDC with.
Or maybe you want to restyle or reset that old jewelry into something new and trendy, or trade it in for something you'll love to wear. Buy, sell, or trade, IDC can make magic with old jewelry. So take a look at what you have. Diamonds, gold, gemstones, watches. IDC's buyers are ready to make you an offer.
You will be amazed at how much those items are worth today. You are going to be blown away by what's been sitting in your drawer, waiting for you to cash it in all this time.
International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Or visit us online anytime at shopidc.com.
I remember brushing my hair and looking down and thinking, oh my gosh, do I have any hair left? I used to look at women with thick, beautiful hair and think, why doesn't my hair look like that?
My thinning hair is making me feel so old.
If you want thick, healthy, gorgeous hair, then you need Hair Volume from New Nordic. With clinically proven ingredients like apple extract, biotin, and millet, Hair Volume nourishes your hair follicles to promote thicker, healthier-looking hair. Say goodbye to shedding, thin, and dull hair, and hello to thick, healthy hair with Hair Volume.
Since taking Hair Volume, the shedding has all but stopped. Now, instead of being jealous of other women's hair, I have friends who are jealous of mine.
My hairdresser couldn't believe the difference in my hair. Now she's using Hair Volume too.
Available as a tablet or delicious gummy, Hair Volume is available online at Amazon and NewNordicUSA.com, or find Hair Volume in the hair care aisle at your local CVS.
Elysian Space Dust IPA presents the second annual St. Pete Grunge Fest, Friday night, August 7th at Janice Live, featuring the best Pearl Jam, Foo Fighters, and Alice in Chains tribute bands. Get your tickets for only $10.25 now at JaniceLive.com.
This isn't drive-through injury law. It's made to order. Vera and Vera.
Tampa. Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Toyota.com. I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delegato. Unsettled weather continues right through the weekend. Showers and thunder showers probably redeveloping again late tonight. Lows about 78. Coming up on Friday, variably cloudy, scattered to numerous showers and storms around with a high in the upper 80s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Mustard on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap. He a freak throw, man down, call her Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro. Nella to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these? Trying to see Compton, the industry can hate me. Fuck 'em all in they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body. I'm John Stockton.
Except John Stockton's an old white dude.
The Bible God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walking down.
It is Senning Show, John's Joints, rounding out the home stretch till Drew Garabo Live comes along.
You better not ever go to Cell Block 1.
You ever see Kendrick live?
Yeah, I saw him about 9-10 years ago when he came to Amway for the first time, or to Benchmark for the first time. Nice. And he was phenomenal, dude. Just a red backdrop, nobody else on stage with him. At the time, Kendrick wasn't super huge yet. Everybody in the crowd knew every word, and I was a new Kendrick fan, so I'm just looking around like, what am I missing out on? And then I realized, oh, my God, I'm missing out on one of the greatest lyricists of our time. Yeah. He's great. He's phenomenal.
You didn't see him at the amphitheater when he came?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I wish I had, but no, we I don't know who had a box. Somebody had a box. And
you got to see him at the box?
Yeah, we all got to see him up in the box. That was a special night. It was like Spanish and Kelly, Mike and Amanda, a couple of other people. And I remember I wasn't going to be able to go because my son was in marching band. I went all the way out to Plant City for their halftime show. A shelf cloud formed. You guys ever seen a shelf cloud before?
Not sure I know what that is.
Yeah,
Look it up on your computer. It is one of the most frightening
I know what this
things you can ever see weather-wise.
Yes. I don't know that I've ever seen one.
It's like Independence Day when the ship's coming through, essentially.
I couldn't believe my eyes. I'm standing there with a couple other the dads hating our lives that we got to be at some football game, and all of a sudden I'm like, is that a UFO? And someone's like, no, it's a shelf cloud. I'm like, what the hell is a shelf cloud? That, sure enough,
right over,
and they're like they evacuated everybody. So I'm like, I guess I go see Kendrick now. Sorry, son. Good luck getting home on that school bus, though. So it was a good time. Joj, you've got that story about that idiot school shooter.
Oh yeah,
and his dad.
I didn't realize that the sentencing for the son, but today the father of the school shooter, Colt Gray, has himself been jailed for 15 years for giving his 14-year-old son the guns he used to murder 4 people. Colin Gray was sentenced at a court in Winder, Georgia on Thursday, making him one of the few American parents who have also suffered criminal sentences for the actions of their children. Colin was found guilty of second-degree murder, and his son, who is now 16, was sentenced earlier this week to life in prison for the 2024 shooting at Appalachia High School that saw 8 students and 1 teacher also wounded.
How bad of a parent do you have to be if you know your kid is struggling mentally and you get him an AR-15 style rifle as a Christmas gift and then leave it unsecured despite explicit warnings from law enforcement regarding his son's declining mental health and prior online threats?
Yeah.
That is insane to me. His mom doesn't seem that much better because I think she had like a jailhouse conversation with him this week, and they're both, that's all recorded.
Of course.
And she was like coddling this kid still and being so loving. And I know you're not going to turn your back on your kid necessarily, but if your kid shoots up a school,
kills 4 people and wounds 8, I don't know. I feel like maybe some distance needs to be had.
Yeah, and that's right. The teenager was obsessed with mass killers. Prosecutors played jailhouse phone calls with his mother in which he appeared to relish the attention the massacre brought him. I remember that day they didn't check his backpack.
Yes.
And had they done that, they would have found that there was a weapon in his backpack that he later used to shoot up the school and kill kids.
Yeah, it's. I don't know that an AR-15 is necessarily even an appropriate gift. I don't care.
Not for a 15-year-old.
Yeah, I mean, I know even if you're a hunting family or whatever. I mean, I just feel like, yeah, maybe it's just the being locked up part of it too. Like it should just be stored away. Like, yeah, okay, it's yours, but you can only use it to go hunting. Like,
yeah, if you're a parent and you've got a kid who's got some mental issues and your guns are unsecured, you should go to jail when and if your kid gets a hold of those guns and harms people with them. The Tom Cruise story is very interesting. Would you trade your relationship with your beautiful daughter, Everly, for $1 billion and worldwide fame?
I'm just kidding. No.
I love that you had to take the time to think about it.
No.
People who aren't parents, Diz, as far as he knows, would probably say he'd think about it. Those of us who have parents, and the reason I'm asking is because Suri Cruz, the offspring of Tom and Katie Holmes, has legally dropped her father's last name because she doesn't even want to be associated with him anymore.
Now, is that what she said? And also, I wonder, like, is that what the Jolie Pitt kids say?
Oh, yeah. Those kids have dropped Brad's name as well, and they say they want nothing to do. In that case, I feel like there's some manipulation on Angelina Jolie's part.
Like, it just seems weird to me. I don't know. And maybe, is it because they don't want to be Nepo babies, so they don't want that to be the first thing that people, not that they wouldn't recognize her, Suri Cruz when they saw her. I don't know. I just feel like maybe we don't know the whole story about people. We only see what the media shows us.
Correct.
So, I mean, maybe he is a terrible dad.
Maybe. Tom Cruise is 64 years old, looks great, has been completely estranged from his daughter for years following his divorce from Katie Holmes and Suri's decision to cut ties with Scientology.
And does he have relationships with his kids from Nicole Kidman?
That's a great question.
They have 2 children, which you never really saw them. And even now, like, you see Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban's kids, but you still don't see the Kidman Cruz kids.
That is true. I know that
they adopted those 2.
He's got a son that I think is adopted.
Yes.
But I think they have a very strong relationship. I think the kid lives here locally still.
Okay.
There was a news story about him last year in the paper.
Okay.
Connor Cruz.
Connor, that's him. I believe they still have a strong relationship, which tells me that Connor's probably still in Scientology.
Maybe.
Because the way that religion works is once someone leaves, they are a disruptor, and you are not permitted to be friends with that person, to be father to that person.
Okay, so maybe that's what she wanted because she wanted out.
Which anyone who would choose their religion over their kid, I'm sorry. Religion's important to some, but family should be everything. You should never choose religion over your kid. If you're out there and you have a kid who is estranged from you, especially if they ripped your name off of their birth certificate, 800-771-1025. I cannot imagine how traumatizing that must be to freaking lose a relationship with your kid.
But they do over sexuality.
True.
They do over interracial maybe relationships that their children have with people.
Yes. I almost changed my last name.
Really?
Yeah, I almost was done with my last name because I'm not close with that side of the family. Like, I don't really have a relationship with my dad's side of the family. If it wasn't for me, my dad having a good relationship, I would have changed it. And honestly, when I was engaged, I was like considering going the other way.
Like taking her name?
Taking her last name.
It happens.
Yeah. And that was something, and then there was a moment where we go, why don't we just make our own last name, and then we'll start our own legacy.
Why not?
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't be shackled to the name you were born with just because you were born with it.
Yeah.
What would your dad think if you changed your name, though? Would he be understanding?
I think he knew that, like, I didn't have that good relationship with his side of his family. I'm closer with my mom's side. I don't really care for my dad's side of the family, but again, me and him have a good relationship, so that's the only reason I was considering, like, staying with the same last name.
You know what he would have said? come you don't want me, man?
How come you don't want me, man?
800-771-1025 is the number. Great news for those of you out there who are veterans who struggle with PTSD. We are getting closer and closer to psilocybin being used for those with PTSD. Great news story today from The Independent. Magic mushrooms put most veterans' PTSD into remission, according to a breakthrough study. Military veterans with post-traumatic stress disorder who got no relief from conventional treatments went into remission following treatments with psilocybin. Fascinating stuff.
Is it the remix to remission?
Is it the what? The chemical compounds inside mushrooms are so fascinating.
That's wild.
Our brains have receptors that make them sensitive to what is inside mushrooms. It's fascinating to me. It's almost like our brains crave that. Have you ever done mushrooms?
I haven't.
You don't have to say it with regret, nerd.
But I want to. I get nervous.
Yeah, nervous and hallucinogenics are not a good combination. If you're apprehensive going in,
not that I'm afraid I'm going to like it. I'm nervous of like what will happen, but also then now I have a kid, and what if something bad happened? But then everybody's like, nothing bad is going to happen.
Well, something bad could happen. I mean, I'm here to tell you, if you take too much. But if you were to just microdose,
okay, let's do it.
You wouldn't necessarily. I mean, I don't have anything on me right now. Diz does, but I think if you were to microdose, you could receive benefits from that. The Trump administration has pushed to expand research into psychedelic medicines. For those of you who think Orange Man all bad, you're not entirely correct. The Trump administration and Donald Trump signed an executive order directing federal health agencies to speed up reviews of psychedelic therapies and increase funding for research into their medical use. If they can get this approved, right? Can you imagine if the VA were to cover psilocybin for treatments on PTSD? You deserve it. Like you guys out there and ladies who served our country and came back with this awful condition, you deserve relief from that. You don't need to experience this for the rest of your life. You gave the greatest sacrifice anyone can give for this country. I believe you deserve every treatment available. There's also a drug related to MDMA that they're reviewing right now. So psychedelic medicine.
Yeah, they should have whatever they need to be able to function and live and be happy and not like paranoid and depressed and scared of everything.
And it's a game changer. And it's not going to work for everyone. I'm sure there are people out there who it wouldn't help, but if it could help 75% of veterans struggling with PTSD, then by all means, let's do it and let's allow these people comfort for a change. I have really, really good friends that struggle with PTSD, and it's nonstop. Yeah. You're constantly haunted by your thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Any of you guys ever get a serious spider bite before? Like a serious spider bite, not like just a little like. Burp.
I have not, but I have known people that have.
Like I got bit, then I start sticking to walls. That type of
yes, you developed superpowers.
Webs.
There's a mom in Kansas. She and her family are relaxing by a fire during a camping trip to Cheney Lake, where all these families go.
Oh, buddy.
Several arachnids took a liking to her on May 28th. She was bitten several times, which at first she thought no big deal. Then she gets an excruciating bruise on her calf.
Oh, man.
Swelling and swelling.
Oh, hell yeah.
She said it feels like a fire that is metal shooting down my leg into my foot, and it felt like I was being stabbed. Doctors found she had multiple blood clots in her leg caused by the bite.
She was Jamaican?
Blood clot. Thousands of Americans are bitten by spiders every year, which are mostly harmless. But this lady probably was bitten by a brown recluse, which we got a ton of them down here.
I don't like them.
Yeah, I get it. Like, I don't kill spiders, but I understand why people do. I don't.
Yes.
I won't kill a spider in my house. I don't care what it looks like. I just figured they're going to eat a lot of insects, and so I'll just let them live. Plus, Charlotte's Web, man.
But like, how many insects do you have in your house that you're like, I need these spiders?
None, because of the spiders, dude. I don't see any of them because the spiders
man.
are doing their damn job.
I try to reason with them. I'm like, listen,
The spiders?
I'm gonna leave this door open. You need to go. Go.
No,
Do they listen?
Or I'm gonna kill you.
I get that.
And then they don't go, so then I have to kill them.
I remember I was when I was dating this girl. She asked me to get rid of the spider. She's like, "Don't kill it." I go, "You can't ask for both. If I'm getting rid of it, I'm killing this thing." Like, I'm sorry.
You just pick it up and set it outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, if she has assigned you to dispose of a spider,
Then you burn the house down.
she's got to be okay with your methodology.
Exactly.
A girl with a tarantula for a pet, that should be a deal breaker.
Hell.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like that's a big red flag.
That should absolutely be a deal breaker. If you go over to a girl's house and she's got a spider in like a little cage, no thank you. We are done here. 800-771-1025 is the number. A Temple Terrace man, when I saw this article, I thought, okay, he was threatening us. Temple Terrace man has pleaded guilty to threatening to kill people associated with an American media company. Oh, no. Andrew Nikhil Ayar, 28 years old, faces a maximum of 5 years in federal prison after pleading guilty. He became frustrated with an American media company and began sending harassing and threatening messages to people associated with the company. One of the people he was sending the messages to was the wife of a prominent political media personality. It doesn't say in this article who they were, but I think it was all like Dan Bongino and people like that. Ben Shapiro, I think. So all right-leaning ones, I believe. Court documents said he posted public and social media threats to kill this lady and members of her family, saying, quote, "I will tear your family to pieces before I shut up. Next time I'm in blank, I'm finding you. I will beat your kids to death in front of you, and your husband will do nothing about it. And when I get done hacking you to death with a meat cleaver, I will turn myself in as a hero." These people who don't know how to turn the dial on content that they do not care for, it's just insane to me.
Could you imagine letting somebody else get you so upset that you spew such hatred?
No.
And vile things about them and their, like, you don't matter to me that much for me to give that many Fs. I'll just go ahead and move on with my life.
Agreed. Dizzy sent me a great article and asked the pettiest reason you have stopped eating at a restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I don't know if this is petty or not. You guys can decide. If you make me sit for too long, I'll just walk out of the place. There's a restaurant on Land O'Lakes Boulevard, right up the street from Caliente that's on the way to Cali. It's a nicer restaurant. And Sarah and I were driving out to Cali one time, and we saw this restaurant right there on the right. I won't say the name, but it rhymes with Bone Daughter Grill. And we sat and sat and sat. Nobody came up to greet us for 10 minutes. So, and we watched server after server walk by us, not even say like, "Hey, I'll be right with you. Hey, I see you there." So then we go to leave, and I stopped the hostess and I said, "Hey, just to let you know, no one ever came to wait on us, so we're going to go somewhere else." She just looks at me like this. Not, "I'm sorry," not let me get it. Just looks at me, and I'm like, okay, well, so now every time we drive by, we give that place double birds.
Yeah.
I will never eat there. What's the pettiest reason you guys haven't?
I went to this Mexican restaurant. Won't say his name because I forgot, but it's across from Carrabba's on Sheldon. I don't know if you know it.
Oh, I know that place.
Okay, yeah. When we were leaving, which it was trash. The AC was broken. We didn't get plates. We had to ask for plates and napkins.
I've been there, yeah.
Which is crazy. But when we were leaving, the lady's like, "Hey, can you leave a review?" And then my friend was like, "I guess." And she scanned her little QR code that the lady gave her, and the lady stood right there. I go, "I'm never coming back here. I'm going to have a bad time and then ask us to write a review." So I wrote the review, and it was not good.
While she was standing right there?
Yeah, and I included that in the review. I go, "By the way, this review was forced on us. She's literally standing over our shoulder right now."
Joe?
Probably out of business. Here's the deal. I don't really keep quiet, so when I don't get waited on, I'm making...
Well, that's a surprise.
Yeah, I know. Shocking. I'm like, excuse me. I don't like to wait for my food, so excuse me. I don't like to wait for my drinks or my refills. Excuse me. I always get their name. Excuse me, Drew.
Huh?
Excuse me, Drew.
Yep.
I am still waiting on my drink.
Yep, I'm aware, ma'am. I've got other tables.
I know the service I provide for people, so that is the service I expect.
800-771-1025. Good afternoon, Senning Show. John's Joints, Drew Garabo here. What's up?
What up, homies?
Hi.
Pettiest reason I've not gone back to a restaurant is a small breakfast diner, and there was a server there who shuffled her feet. And it was so irritating. The whole time, all you hear, it just echoed through the restaurant. And I complained to the person who checked me out, and they said there's so many people that complain about that.
About her shuffling her feet?
Shuffling her feet.
Audibly shuffling her feet? Like you'd hear like...
Yes. The entire time you're sitting there, and all you hear is her shuffling around, and it was just so irritating.
All right, so you stop going there because of a shuffler.
So listen, it gets better. We literally stopped going there, and we started going to a different breakfast diner. Like 2 months later, guess who's working at that diner?
Hell yeah.
Oh, the foot shuffler.
Chasing you.
Oh, man.
So did you go back to the original then?
She's shuffling after you no matter where you go.
It's a good horror film. Every time you hear her shuffling towards, like, oh, God.
It's like Psycho, but instead of the you got to... well, cool. Well, thank you very much. Now you can go back to the original place because Shuffle Lady ain't working there.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you.
Find out she has 2 jobs. Oh, man.
Hello there. It's John's Joints on Senning Show. Who are you?
What's up, man? It's Ray.
Hi, Ray.
What's going on, guys?
So,
Hey, I don't know if it's just me being cursed with like bad service everywhere I go. So like my tolerance level has slowly gotten like better and better to where I'm like, I even tell myself, I'm not going to freak out. Not everybody's bad.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to go direct to a-hole mode, like 0 to 60. I'm working on my patience.
Yep.
So literally we went into this one, last week, and we stood there for a second. If it wasn't for like the all-you-can-eat crab legs that were actually on point, I would have like left. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, no one's gonna sit us, huh? So I said, all right, well, guess what? We get to pick where we want to sit now because I've been here. I feel like for 5 to 7 minutes is like the time frame that I guess I figured out it takes before I freak out.
Same.
So 5 to 7 minutes on that 6.5 minute, dude, we're sitting down. We got a view of the front of the house to where now I'm watching somebody else's time. So I'm like, let me see how I stack up to other people's faces. I'm watching a dude in my same.
Oh, sorry you're breaking up, but I really enjoyed the call. Yeah, I will sometimes be such a dick about it that I'll start my timer when I sit down. Because, like, you know, in your mind, you're like, oh, it took you 15 minutes, and then it was really 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So I want it, like, documentation. So I'll just go to the stopwatch. As soon as we sit down, I'm like, boom. If that thing gets to 5 minutes, it's hard to come back from that. Like, it's really, really hard once it gets to 5, 7, 10 minutes for a server.
Oh, my God, I would never sit 10 minutes.
Yeah, to turn things around because you're just already pissed off. You're just sitting there like, and then even worse than that.
Unless I come to the table with a drink.
Oh, yeah.
Because then maybe they think that I have been helped.
Sure.
And so they don't realize, but also I have a drink, so I'm okay.
I get that.
For maybe a couple extra minutes.
Because they know that's their areas.
But I'm just saying, like, just in case they're busy and they needed a couple extra minutes, I'll give that grace if I already have a drink.
Understood. I think it's even worse when you have a great meal, good service, awesome experience, and then they totally forget about you when they drop the check or to even drop the check. There's just like you ruined such a great experience by not just remembering, oh my God, I've got a table there. Like you could go from a 75% tip down to getting stiffed if you do something.
They roll silverware, they're doing their side work, they're out for a smoke break, and you're just sitting there and you're like, I don't even know where this person is.
Correct.
Yeah.
The worst petty dining experience I have is when a server doesn't break down their session. It's petty. Right, Judge?
I think it's rude, yes.
Extremely petty. This is Tom Petty Breakdown. Hello there. Who are you?
Hey, this is Bill.
Hi, Bill. What's up?
This John's Joints with Judy Garabro.
Is this Bill?
This is Bill.
Hey, Bill. What's up?
Oh, this is nothing. Just calling in. I'm calling with my brother Phil and with my dad Jerry. We're on our way to Montana, and I want to give a shout out to Alpha Radio because I love queuing in and listening to you guys. And we're getting ready to do some fishing in Montana. We're driving through Salt Lake City, and I don't know if you've ever driven through Salt Lake City, but man,
Oh, phone cut out.
Oh,
Must be
man.
in a mountain
Really
area.
excited to get to the end of that call.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, good luck catching those brown trout, boys. Hello there. It's John's Joints. I'm Drew Garabo. We got JoJo and Dizzy here. What's up?
I like trouser trout personally.
That's a good one. Hello.
Yo.
Sup?
My bad, dude. I didn't hear the ding. I listened back on the radio. I guess I started cutting up, driving through some crazy weather. But I was just going to tell you that that's what, when I listen back, that's exactly what I do, is you have a timer for everything. And I sat there and watched the guy sit there for 7 minutes, and I realized, I'm like, maybe I do have a short fuse because he's not freaking out. So I got up and said, how many's with your party? And he said, it's just all four. I said, well, come on, I'll find you a good seat. So I said, you want any kids menu? I literally grabbed the kids menu and the crayons, and I sat them down. And then the lady asked, like, I guess I sat him in somebody else's section that wasn't supposed to get a table. Then I said, well, guess what? She's making extra tips. Maybe you should get a hostess. And, like, I don't know. From there, it is hard to turn around.
I don't know that going rogue and just seating people yourself is the way to go. Hello there. Who are you?
Hi, this is Clay. I'm just amazed. A minute ago, you mentioned before you became a dick, you would wait a little while, and I thought you were always a dick.
I never said before I became a dick. I've always been a dick.
Before you became a dick. I mean, before you become a dick in a restaurant, you would wait a little bit.
No,
I
think your ears are stupid, just like your brain, because I didn't say that.
Oh, you're the insipid pseudo-intellectual radio troll that works these hours all day.
Yeah, that's correct. I do. You just narrated my career. I am the insipid radio troll, not pseudo-intellectual. I don't pretend to be an intellectual. I just know some big words. But thank you very much for listening.
Yeah,
and I'm sorry that you don't hear or think very well.
Well, he ran off like a little bitch. So
yeah, it's true. Pussy. Thanks, Joj.
Hey, thank you for having me, boys.
Of course. Thanks, Diz.
Of course,
Good
man.
to see
Thank
you back.
Yeah. It is great to see you back. Hell yeah. A lot easier, a lot more fun. So Diz will be back here tomorrow.
Maybe.
Will you join us tomorrow for a Big Friday?
Yeah.
Okay, then. There's a reason to wake up tomorrow morning. Yes, Diz?
Will we be in the mix?
We will be in the mix. But we're going to take it a little bit back. Older school.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go like 80s in the mix, but I feel like 90s in the mix would be good. So, yes, we will 1,000% be in the mix. We might even be in the techno mix tomorrow if I'm getting crazy.
I'm just ready to dance, you guys.
We're roll balls right here in the studio.
It's going to feel like a roller rink mix.
Boom.
Yeah?
Boom.
There it is.
Roller skating mix tomorrow
at
2 o'clock after JP. Thank you both. Maurice will come in next. We'll start Drew Garabo live. Bye.
You're listening to Senning Show.